All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the fourth. It's a one shot, basically. Hi, my name is Nakib. You can call me Kib. I'm also known as Sekaran. I will be tonight's DM/GM for our lovely group of players that we have assembled for tonight. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves before not your characters, that we'll do that later.
Myself.
As in like the players that are in the game. Oops, sorry. We'll start with the Discord arrangement. So we'll start with Kevin first. Kalok.
Oh man, first pick for every fucking thing.
No, you don't have to introduce your character yet.
Alright, my name is Kevin. I just joined your one shot because Kip asked me to.
Alright.
Yeah, pretty much if this goes well, I might join you guys Mia Journey next time.
Yay!
Cool.
Alright. So we got up next.
All right. I'm Ben, and I'm part of the usual group. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Wow, totally.
I don't know what else to say.
Yep, because I tell you not to introduce your characters. Totally. Smart decision, Mr. DM.
Well, I'm Kian. I play in other groups. If you know, Mike's is as Fenrilov, and Flowers is as and in this one shot, you see, haha.
Next up we have.
I'm Sha, also known as Little Cat. I play with the usual gang under #CakeDND.
Hashtag CakeDND.
The usual would be under Mike, Bubbles, and Tabaxi. And under Flowers, it's Meredith, the half-orc barbarian.
Half-orc barbarian. All right. That's the players you have for tonight. They will be playing a wide cast of variety of things. Yes, things. Right. And we have Kai as a spectator. They'll be playing very interesting characters for tonight's game. All right. Before we head off to character introductions, I would like to set the scene for this one shot. All right. So, sit back, relax, and let me tell you a little tale. Here in the vast lands of Everly, the town of Everly, we have a quaint little guild housed ever so slightly in the center of town. At this guild, a group of 4 adventurers who all are friends of Bercio Ciarni, a cleric who is part of another party known as the Eclipse. Now, the Eclipse members consist of 3 people, 2 of which have disappeared. One very recently, over the past week. Bercio has disappeared for a week, come back worse for wear, and has put up a job offer for an adventure to retrieve or rescue his party members. Now, this is where the 4 characters come in. Each of them are connected to Bercio in their own little special way, and he has instructed them to wait for him at the guild as they are about to depart on their adventure. So, now, I would like you guys to describe your characters however you'd like, however long you'd like to take, however short you'd like to make it. And we'll go ahead and start with the top left in that table, circular table. We'll start with Mr. Jack Miller.
Okay. Jack is a fairly tall human male. I think he was 6'4" last time. He looks like his portrait, and he's got this big glaive, like as his main weapon that he carries around, and he's wearing like a breastplate with a traveler's cloak. That's all you would probably notice by looking at him.
And how do you know Mr. Bercio Ciarni?
I don't know Mr. Bershio Ciarni.
You are.
I came along because my usual party member, Kay, said it would be a good job. So
There you go. That's the connection. All right.
here
Next
I am.
up, we have Mr. or Miss K. Miss K. Sorry.
Okay, so Kay is a tiefling. She is an albino with red eyes. She's got tattoos, and she's also weird because apparently she casts no shadows. And her partner Robert told her about Old Birdie, and suggested she do this instead of going hunting again. Pretty much.
All right. All right. So next up, we have Mr. Demetrius. Why don't you introduce yourself and your connections to the party / worship?
I will be playing Demetrius. I'm the Human Paladin. I have crossed paths with Bershio's crew multiple times in jobs and stuff, but like not really know the guy. But I found him one day in Eve Venture Bar, and he was alone. Sat down with the guy, and he told me his story. So I decided to help.
All right. So next up, we got, last but not least, the owl that's perched on the chair.
Yes.
Mr. Azathar.
Alright. He's a druid, so that's why he's always in the wild shape form, or maybe that's just his preference. He knew Bershio for about 2 years. After he decided he wants to come and observe the people, and became friends with Bershio ever since then. And then when Bershio came back, I think he did a sending to Azathar about his predicament. Did he?
He did.
Yeah, the entire thing, right? Like, because I know the 2 people that he lost, so I decided to help.
All right. And so that is where our adventures begin today. And so let me set the tone. Let me set the mood for you guys. You guys are in front of a nice cozy fire. A human and an elf are standing, warming themselves up. It's cold outside. The town of Everly is known for its harsh winters, and all the way around for half a year. And it only knows cold because it's up far in the north. So when it's not snowing, a cold chill just fills the air. And inside the guild, you know your regular barkeep, the orc himself, Mr. George, they call him. He's kind of just cleaning the glass over by the tabletop. There are a couple of barmaids around. Not many people are in the guild at the moment. A lot of the high-ranking guild members are off on their own quests. Even the guild master is out doing his usual business. In the guild tavern, you can only see maybe like another group that's kind of doing their own little arm wrestling thing in the corner. So this is where Bershio has told you guys to wait, and you guys are just kind of waiting for him to come. A barmaid comes by your side to take your orders, give you guys food and drink. When she comes up after seeing you guys talk and mingle for a while, she walks up to you guys and she goes, "Why aren't you guys going out? You guys have been talking for like the past half hour. Who are you guys waiting for?" Kay and Jack, you guys know this as Violet. She is the barmaid here, who she's been working here for quite a while.
Are we at like our guild or?
Yeah, you guys are at your guild. Your guild is like a tavern. The jobs are like
Okay.
at the top floor where the stairs are. It's kind of like fairy tale-esque, that sense.
I'll show Violet the job pamphlet.
Okay. She picks it up. She looks at it and she's like,
Guy told us to wait here.
she looks at it up and down. She gives it a good read and she's like, Are you guys insane? He's like, this is not a C-class job.
Hey, I
Kay
was
said we should
told
take
it
it.
was easy.
Do we look like C-class people?
We actually are.
Well, they are, not us.
I don't know about you guys.
I'm not familiar with your rankings.
The barmaid kind of just laughs at you guys. Gives the parchment back to you, Jack, and she's like, well, I hope you guys don't have to wait too long, and I hope that reward is worth it. And then she kind of serves you guys and walks away. You guys wait, a moment or two
Thanks,
passes.
I drink happily.
A moment or two passes until you hear a familiar thump thump through the door, and you see a familiar face. Familiar face. Wait, how do I? Where is? Yeah, there.
It's freaking Erevan.
Oh, Erevan Amaki.
It's
You guys see a familiar face storm through the opening, and he just walks in, kind of just dusts off the snow.
Do Kay and I know what he looks like? Is his picture on
You
the
guys
on
met
the
him
parchment?
before. You guys met him before.
Yeah. Do you guys see
Okay.
his like full portrait picture?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Bershio walks in and he starts stomping his way towards you guys.
And the
You guys-
owl flies to his shoulder and sits.
Mm-hmm. All right. He gives the owl a good pat on the head, a good rub as he walks towards you guys. You guys see Bershio, especially for Kay and Jack. You guys see him in in a new kind of light. You see him with unkept hair. He's letting his facial hair grow now. He looks really disheveled, distraught, tired, exhausted. However many adjectives you want to put to it, he's just drained. And his eyes look drowsy, sleepy. He just walks up, sits down. He signals Violet to get him a mug of ale. She comes over. She passes him the mug. He downs it and slams the mug on the table. All
The boss is here.
right. So, everyone acquainted? Everyone know who everyone is, right?
More or
Voila.
less. Is that all
Alright.
yours?
Yeah. He's been with me for a while. He does good work. No need to worry about him.
How do you know
Alright.
it's he?
Birds of
Azathar?
genders.
Azathar, you wanna, pop up a little bit? He doesn't think you're a he. I guess he doesn't want to pop up. You guys will see later. All right, so here's the plan. All right, I'm late. I'm a little late because I just got back from the port. I was talking to a good friend of mine. You guys may or may not believe this, but I used to be a sailor. Teenage years. But I pulled some strings and I got us a one-way trip to the town of Milner, down south. All right? I got the fastest ship that they have, the SS Lucille, and a good buddy of mine, Captain Matt Cruz, is going to be piloting the ship. So, let's discuss the job, shall we? In the pamphlet, you guys remember, the job merely states, you need to accompany and escort Bershio to the village of Redmond. That is all it wrote, and in the fine print, all it says there is that you need to be willing to die, basically. And the reward is 8,000 gold pieces. It's right there. It's in the fine print. All right. With that context out, Bershio looks up and down at everybody. All right. We'll be leaving shortly, about an hour. So if you guys want to do some last minute shopping, you can. So here's the plan. All right. We'll be traveling down from Everly. all the way down towards the town of Milner. There, we can take refuge, we can sleep for the night, or my suggestion is we head further down towards the wilderness of the stranger. It's just a little comforting for me to make camp outside in the forest. I think Azathar would agree. So, whether we take camp or not, once we reach the wilderness, we'll be heading all the way over to the village of Redmond. There, we'll be gathering some information about a nearby mansion. All right. This mansion houses a very interesting count. And let's just say my sources tell me he has one. To pay him a little visit. All right. So, any questions?
Well, if we stock up now, we can move along through the day until we're tired and we can just make camp instead of staying in a.
That's what the 1 hour is for. So, I'll meet you guys down by the docks in about an hour, and we'll set sail. All right?
Alright.
Okay. Also, gets up off his chair and he turns around. He looks back at you guys. You can see this depressed look in his face, and he's just like, "Thanks for taking the job, by the way." And he turns around and he leaves.
I follow. Whee!
All right. So, with Bershio out the guild doors, you guys are sitting the three of you are sitting amongst yourselves at the table. What are you guys gonna do?
All right, so I think I'm pretty much geared up.
Should we get more?
How about the rest of you?
Should we get more
I'm
potions of healing?
Sir?
Should we get more potions?
I guess we can stop by the store.
Cause that's all. That's the only thing I need.
I should
Alright.
be all right with my 4.
Okay, I'll
I'll
get 2
just.
more.
It's time to head over. And
Okay,
then
so-
Jack just like chills and drinks.
Oh,
God damn.
yes.
God damn.
Wait,
Alright,
is
so
is the ales free here?
No.
no.
You say that, and Kay's like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
I don't know.
If only.
I think if you tried to get free ale here, Violet will
that
punch
means
you.
I cannot afford much. I'll be waiting at.
Okay, but we can go. Like,
Oh yeah, I want to ask DM. If I want to find herbs to brew with my herbal, what do I
Mhm.
roll to find herbs?
You roll
Survival.
I'd say it's either a tie between a nature or a survival check.
Yeah, okay.
Whichever uses wisdom, I think.
And I think I
Survival.
can brew like a small potion of healing, a small one.
All right, sure. If you think you have the materials
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, if I go and find all the herbs.
All right.
I mean,
have
that
my-
will happen. That'll happen like during adventure, I think.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I have my brewer's kit. Can I just say that I have enough drinks to like drink and maybe share with Kay and whoever else every now and then?
Yeah, sure. If you have like flasks and stuff to keep them in, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
yeah.
That I think that's part of the brewer's kit. Things
All
like
right.
20 gold.
All right. So, anybody else want to get anything done before you set sail and head off?
No, I think we're good. We've got the clothes and
All right.
stuff.
So,
Oh,
an hour past. Oh, yeah.
before Demetrius walks off, I'm to stay and pull out like a homebrew alcohol and put it on the table like a bottle. This one's on me.
Now that's good. I'm pretty much broke if it's not for this job.
I look at him. How well like equipped is he?
Mithril
He's decked.
splint mail.
He's decked out.
He's pretty.
Yeah, I'm decked.
He's pretty.
I'm decked the fuck
just
out.
Jack
Jack has difficulty
I'm just,
believing that
like-
you are broke.
Yeah, but, you
He
know,
nods
that's where the money
slowly.
went.
Sure.
Sure you do.
Hey, we should get going. Let's go.
All right. So, you guys shop and share drinks until an hour passes, and you guys walk by down to the docks. You can see ice in the water, and a lot of ships are docked and not manned. You see, as you approach from the horizon, as you're the pier, you guys see this large ship, probably like 90 feet long. You guys look at it, and it's one of the larger ships you've seen. And you've seen a lot of ships dock here in the town of Everly. You see inscribed at the side of the ship in large brass letters, SS. Wait, what did I call it again?
Louise or something.
SS Lucille. There you go. I almost
Lucille,
messed that
there
up.
you go.
The SS Lucille. All right. So, as you guys approach, you guys already see Bercio with an owl on his shoulder, talking to an interesting-looking man.
Do we know that man?
No, you don't. So you see him talking to a red-haired individual with
That's a
kind
woman, my friend.
That's a
I'm
woman.
pretty sure that's a female.
with red hair. All right, work with me here, guys. All right, with
Interesting.
with red hair.
It's just the wind, guys.
It's just the wind.
It's just the wind.
Totally male.
Just the wind, guys.
Right.
Hey,
Work with.
if she wants to be
Alright.
known as a he, that's cool with me.
That's true. If she
If
identifies
she
as a male, you know.
identifies as a male.
Let's not bring social issues up here.
Yes.
Okay, so
2017, man.
all right, so you guys see him talking to Bercio, talking to a red-haired man, covered in interestingly not covered much at all. It seems like he's very used to the weather and the climate here. And as you guys approach, Bercio gives you guys a look, and he kind of nods you guys over. And as you guys approach, he looks over at your group and he's like, "Guys, I'd like to Captain Matt Cruz, finest captain I know. Runs a tight ship. Was my captain back in the day. Took me a bit of convincing, but he agreed to sail us over."
Jack gives him a respectful nod. Captain.
Aye. So these are the people you're bringing with you, eh? Fucking hell, Bercio. These guys don't look like they have any sea legs on them. You sure they'll survive the trip? Bercio looks over at Captain Matt Cruz and he's just like, "No worries, Captain. These guys are all really capable. And besides, it's just rumors, right?" Captain Matt Cruz turns around and gets on the gangplank to walk onto the ship. Rumors. Keep telling yourself that, Bercio. Keep telling yourself that as he walks up to the gangplank. Bercio looks over at you guys and he says to everybody, "Yeah, don't mind him. He's just trying to scare us." He says,
What are these rumors?
"Around this time of year, a kraken likes to show up and gobble up ships. It's old folklore. Don't worry about it, guys." Steps out. He steps up to the gangplank and head. "Well, what are you guys waiting for? Set sail."
Kay looks at Jack.
Follow suit.
Really?
Jack shrugs and walks onto the boat. What was the guy's name? Robert?
Mad Cruise.
No. Kay's.
Oh, yeah, Robert.
Boyfriend though.
Robert.
Okay.
All right. So please place your tokens on this interesting looking map over here. Oh.
Ah, it's a ship map. Oh,
So nice.
Damn
looks
droids
nice.
though.
All right.
Oh,
so
it has
let
the name on it.
Where
let
is
me
Versio?
let me explain.
Are we required to be just chill?
No,
in
no.
the
You
cabin?
guys are passengers. You see
Sweet.
Bershio the raft, the crow's nest, and he's kind of just hanging out on the ropes. But that's because he's used to the ship. He just tells you guys to just relax on the ship, just enjoy the view, enjoy the ride.
Can I check the boat to see if there's any scratches and stuff like that, to see if it's been in some bad situations?
All right. Can you make a perception check? Why not? Just go ahead.
Okay.
Let's have our first roll of the night.
Yay!
17.
Oh, nice.
All right. As you see Jack walk up the ship, you kind of have this unbelieving look, and you start to circle the ship, and you walk across the pier, walk it up and down to see if it's seen any battles or anything. The ship looks here and there. You reckon from the ice that through to get out of the harbor. You also notice that the ship is not equipped with any cannons.
Well, fastest ship, so no excess weight.
That's very interesting. So I tell Jack, for someone who's pretty like fucking scared about monsters of the deep and shit, there's no cannons on this bitch.
Maybe that's why he's scared.
Well, I would trust the captain. I mean, he knows stuff, right?
I would rather be inside than out. After hearing these rumors.
Well, I'll be at top deck. See what's going on. Lots of interesting things to see.
Give us a shout if shit's going down.
Alright, you got it.
All right. So, where is everybody as the ship sets sail? Where is everybody? Bershio is on the ropes. The captain. Oh, wait, do I have his...
the cabin? The
cabin is here. All right. Wait. Let me give you guys a tour of the ship. All right. At the
All
front of the ship, you guys see the bow. It's like kind of elevated with a staircase walking up towards it. Right below that is you see a weird pulley kind of system kind of thing, and that's what you guys know as the contraption that pulls up the anchor or releases the anchor. The way down to the cabins is this stairwell from here. The black
okay.
The black indicates going down into the black. These things on the side indicate where the rafters, the ropes are that lead up to the sails.
Okay. The ones in the side, yeah?
Yeah, the ones in the
Cool.
side. And this middle is, the mast by which the sails are on. This top deck is where the captain and his first mate and second mate are, and the ship is just you guys are kind of chilling on. If you guys are chilling on the top deck, you guys see just a bunch of sailors running around, and you guys see Captain Matt Cruz yelling at them, "Hey, secure the rigging!" So
Cool.
As the anchor is being pulled up and you guys set sail, you guys start
Question. How long was this journey supposed to take?
This journey was you can reach the village of Redmond by nightfall if you guys were to take a carriage of some kind when you guys reach the town of Mill. Bershio is Bershio usually tends to ride horseback solo, and is not used to groups as big as this. So you guys are traveling, which is why you guys are taking refuge outside. But you can convince him if you'd like later. All on you. You can suggest to him things of the like. You don't have to follow his crazy plans.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as the ship sets sail, and you guys push through the ice, past the harbor, and into the open sea, you hear the sailors start singing some sea shanties. Yo ho, pirate's life for me, etc., etc. And I would, as you guys travel, it takes you a good part of the day. You'd reckon it's about uh, afternoon before Bershio climbs down from the crow's nest, and he calls up who's on deck, who's top deck is
Okay.
what I want to ask.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So he climbs down, and he kind of looks over at Kay and Demetrius, and he calls you guys over to the side, and he's like, "Come on, guys, get over here." He's just peering over to the side, kind of just uh, looking at the vast open sea, and he says, "So, guys, you guys know how dangerous this is, right? Like, you guys know this isn't supposed to."
I've done it once. Nothing to lose.
All right. What about you, Kay?
If it sounds fun.
It's definitely gonna be fun. Well, look, I I don't want you to dive in not knowing what you're in for. So let me just be straight with you. We're going to the village of Redmond and over to the Count's mansion because we're gonna save one of my party members.
Bloody
save mem-
mansions again.
We're gonna save Damien. His name's Damien. Just thought you guys like to know. He's a good friend of mine. Doesn't look a day over 18. And he was taken by no, he wasn't taken. He walked away. He walked away, and I thought he left this forever. I realized he was actually taken away from me. Taken away from us, me and Sarah.
How?
I got a good contact over it that was investigating it for me while I was searching for Sarah. He says that there's a count in the village of Redmond who made him walk all the way there for reasons I cannot fathom or understand. So I'm going there, and I'm gonna get some answers.
Did he get in? Did he encounter this count face to face, or he just
Are
one
you-
day
are you-
got
are you-
a
are you
epiphany?
Are you asking Bershio? Like,
Yeah, like did he encounter the count face to face, or just one day he had an epiphany and just walked off?
the latter.
Out of character, would members of the guild know that this is possibly vampire enthralling someone or some kind of demonic possession?
Make a history check.
Oh shit. Does I have history? I do not.
Just do it.
18.
You know from your time at the guild, you know this famous B rank hunter at the guild, and he really loves to boast about his stories about I stuck the stake in his ass, man. Like, it was so funny. Out of all those stupid stories you heard of him, you remember one specific story where he says that vampires have this innate connection with their minions, and they can control them remotely from any distance. You from a large distance, not any distance, from a large distance. You heard him say. So you put two and two together. So you kind of feel like this is This is entering into vampire territory.
I'll tell that to Jack, but I don't say anything about it to the rest yet.
Okay. So he kind of looks you guys over, and he's just like, just thought you guys should know what we're fighting for, what we're hoping to get. I don't actually know what we're in for. I'm kind of going in blind here. Lost contact with my friend a while back, and as he says this, as he says, I lost contact with my friend a while back. You guys hear a clapping. Wonderful story. Tell me more. And as your eyes turn to the right and you guys look at the bow of the ship, a man in a well. Allow me. Yes. Allow me to show you. All right. And
He the bad guy.
and he claps as he's listening intently to your story. I mean, and he looks, wow, what a story. How about you also tell them that your friend asked you for help after he was caught by the Count and you just ran away. Mind telling them that part of the story, Bertio? Bertio kind of turned. You got, especially Azathar, you see this look of just surprise and terror in his face that you haven't seen in a long time. And he looks up and he's just, Joe? Joe, is that you? Yeah, it's me, man.
Wait. Who's this asshole?
Oh, please, my lady, allow me to introduce myself. He does a little bow. My name is Joe Mornave. And remember that little informant Bertio was talking about? Why, it's none other than little old me over here.
Oh.
You guys, upon closer inspection, see that Joe Mornave, while he may look human, there's this whiteness. There's this whiteness to his skin. There's this redness to his eyes. And he looks over at you guys and he's just like, why don't you tell them, Bertio? Tell them. Tell them you left me to die.
Hands ready on the sword, man.
Bertio kind of puts his hand on his face. I thought I lost contact with you. What happened? Why didn't you come looking for me, Bertio? Oh, my dear.
Where is this guy?
He's at the bow of the ship. The sailors have all just kind of stopped what they're doing and kind of like backed off.
Is he walking near or?
No, he's just leaning on like the ledge here. Wait, allow me to assist. He's kind of like leaning on the edge, like against the railing, and he's just kind of like musing to himself. Oh, Bertio, you left me to die.
Wait.
Why, oh why?
It's daylight.
Well, apparently you're
Right.
still standing.
It's daylight, right in this dead middle of the afternoon.
Can I tell if he's still
Very
alive or
angry
if
owl.
he turning?
Can you? Sorry, what?
Can I tell if this guy is still alive or is he in the process of turning?
You make a. You wouldn't know much.
Because
How about you make a perception check?
perception.
Can I
16.
do that too?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Because my specialty is undead,
Oh, then you have advantage on this.
so I got natural 20 then.
All right. How about Azathar's roll?
I have advantage too, but either way, it's 24.
All right. Okay, give me a second, yeah. All right. Okay, so Azathar, you see this man, and he looks human on the outside, but as he's singing and talking, you focus your vision, your senses, and you can see the faint glint of fangs in his mouth. It's not easy to spot, and the fact that you saw it is like already really amazing. All right, now, Shah, I'd like you to step into. Oh, I haven't done that in a long time. Step into the privacy room, please. Thank you.
Nice, okay. See you guys in a bit.
All right. So, what you see, to your knowledge, the undead, the vampires shouldn't be out in the middle of the day like this. They should be burning. They should be dying. He should be dead. And then you see, it just glints in the corner of your eye, a ring on his finger, and you feel a strong magical presence from it. You believe it to be the cause, but you're unsure.
So he's definitely turned.
He's definitely turned 100%.
The ring is some kind of shielding.
The ring is magical in nature. You don't know what it does, but you're putting two and two together, and you're thinking that this has to be the reason why he can be out here in the middle of the day.
Okay. Can I sort of make a sort of line between him and the Count?
A line?
Yeah. So, because what's his name? What Birdie said about him being the agent, and then the other guy saying, "You left me there to die." I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's saying that nonstop now.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that he went to the Count, to the castle, whatever, to that village, and he got turned there. So he's like under the Count. So that is Kay's thought process. It might not be true though.
Okay, that's a safe assumption. All right.
Okay.
All right. So
Kay is moving further back, and she's readying her bow.
Okay. So as he continues his singing, you hear Bershio go up. You see Bershio kind of walk a little closer, to about there, and he's like,
"Where's
I
the
didn't
guy
kill-"
standing?"
He's
There, up
here.
there.
He's here. Here.
Up there.
Oh, okay, there he is. I see him now.
When Berkshire is walking past, can I like hold him at the shoulder and then
Yeah,
just say
sure.
something? Yeah,
You can.
I'm gonna hold him at the shoulder, and then it's like, "Oh, your friend just came back to life. I'm pretty sure this is a day to this is something of an event to call for a celebration." And I just yell at the top of my lungs, "Jack, you might want to bring beer up here."
Jack,
Do I
make
hear?
make a perception check.
I also stomp.
You're
But
deep.
At the same time, I'm stomping on the ground in code that the guild would know, like the SOS code. So he might be able to hear that.
He doesn't hear any of it, the shout or the code. He's just
I'm napping.
he's just looking at his
He's
brewery kit
napping.
like
Oh,
he's
no.
just looking at his brewery kit like, what's my next recipe? All right. So Bershio looks at you and he's like, "What the hell are you talking about, man?" He takes your hand off his shoulder and he walks forward. He's like, Joe, I didn't leave you to die. And Joe, you hear Joe singing, "Oh, but you did, my dear friend. No, you did. When you didn't hear from me."
When he turned around and looked at us, can I see that if he's like have some enchantment on him or something, like something wrong with his eyes or whatever?
Oh, you mean Bershio?
Yeah,
You mean Joe or Bershio?
Bershio?
Bershio.
He's right next-
I whispered
Wait a
to
minute.
what's his name?
You
The
you
paladin.
can make a insight check, I guess. I guess that'd be insight. Make an insight check.
Hey, Paladin, do you have divine sense?
Yeah.
He does.
That would be pretty useful about now.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing that out there.
Also, if the paladin is next to me, I tell him I whisper the words vampire, and then I say the word ring.
All right. Insight. All right. When Bershio turns around to put your hand off of his shoulder, from what you can tell, looking at his eyes, you can tell he's sleepy and tired, but it doesn't seem like he's under the influence of any kind besides the influence of exhaustion. Like you can visibly see he's tired, but other than that, you can't really read anything off of his eyes. All right, so Joe Morning.
I'm gonna trail.
You're gonna trail him. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So Joe Mornay is like, "Oh, but my dear friend, you did let me die. When you didn't hear from me, you just left. Isn't that the same as killing me?" You see a wicked smile appear on Joe's face. You can see Bershio is kind of has this like really the shocked face is still there, and Azathar, you feel, or as you're perched on his shoulder, you feel him trembling, like he's.
I come out from wild shape and pets Bershio's head.
Okay. Bershio holds, as you pat his head, he holds your hand on his head, and he looks over to you and he's like, "Thanks, buddy." And he gives your hand a good squeeze. He looks over to Joe. He looks over to Joe and he's like, "Look, what do you think this expedition is for? I'm going over there to rescue Damien, to rescue you. I didn't even know you got caught by the Count. I don't even know. Who is the Count? What's going on here? You were supposed to tell me everything." Oh, little Bershio, if only you knew. If only you knew. Sadly, the Count does not like to be disturbed. And it seems like you're on a one-way ticket to hell, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
I am casting blight on him.
All right.
Aggressive players, man.
And at that, everybody roll initiative.
Wait, before that happens, is anybody on deck doing their work or near me?
Have we set sail already?
Everybody. Yeah, we're sailing. We're halfway.
Okay,
You guys have been sailing from about 9 a.m. to 12, so you guys are like halfway to Everly right about now.
Ah, cool.
Okay, because I want to get the closest person and tell him to make his way to Jack and tell Jack to come upstairs.
All right, so that's initiative starts. You throw in a dagger and you're casting blight. Everybody roll initiative.
Does that include me, or do I come in later?
Advantage on initiative.
You should roll.
So
right
I have a 20.
All right.
Okay, perfect.
Yay.
All right. Wait, let me take this out. Yeah, there you go. Turn order. I forgot. Oh, wow. From the DM side, this looks so different. I have control over everything.
Wait, oh yeah, I have to do it on myself. Alright.
Go ahead and, Kalok, go ahead and click your token. Okay. Roll initiative again, and then change the initiative number to the initial initiative number you rolled. Because I didn't put up my turn order just now. Yeah. So So change it back to 9. All right. So I will. Ooh. Can I assign him an initiative without assigning him an initiative? Wait. All right. Wait. Give me a moment, yeah. And Persia. I shall roll for these people. Persia, where's your sheet? Come out. Come out and play. Wow. 17. And Joe. Oops, that's not how you do. $21. Okay. All right. So, because he wasn't, I mean, he was on guard, but he was on guard, but he didn't really expect you guys to suddenly attack him.
He was unprepared for this violence.
He wasn't prepared for this violence. You two that casted your spells, this is how I'm ruling it, okay? Your spell and your throw goes through, and then we're going into initiative order, okay? All right, so Demetrius, roll me your dagger attack and roll me your dagger and to see if it hits. And Azathar, can you explain to me how blight works? Because as I've said, I don't know how all the spells work.
Well, it basically sucks all the moisture out of something, and moisture and vitality out of something. It's necrotic damage. If it's a plant creature of or magical plant, it just
Is Joe a magical plant?
It's a magical plant, but like shrubs, non-magical plant is just die instantly. Just letting you know. Blight.
Does throwing dagger have like different attacks, or it's just like base strength and stuff? Like
you can use strength or dex, up to you.
Yeah, you can use strength or dex. It's 1d20.
It's like based on melee Mia, so can lah.
Yeah. It's just a range of 20 feet, I think. So you're gonna have to roll with a disadvantage, I think, because he's out of your range. So that's 18 with disadvantage. 18 just misses, my friend. Just misses.
Dang. Homeboy has hella armor.
Defensive?
What armor is he wearing?
I'm not at liberty to tell you.
No, but can't they like see what he's wearing?
It's his armor is beneath his suit, so you can't see. But you can tell it's not metal. It's not metal of any nature.
So it's just some kind of leather or some.
Very strange. It's probably magical armor, because non-obvious armor only goes so high.
All right, so wait, allow me to necrotic damage. Oh, he has to take a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
All right. As you cast your blight, all right, you see pick a color.
It is purple.
The purple just seeps out from your hands as you point, and the ray of energy just coalesces and shoots. It hits him straight in the chest, and he kind of leans back in like a gymnast pose, and he just, as his legs are steady, he just pulls his upper body up, and he puts his head to the side, and he looks at you, Azathar, and he says, "Really? Really? These are the people you're traveling with, Bertio?" And we're gonna go into initiative. It has seemingly no effect to you, Azathar.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna start with Joe. Joe looks over at the ship, and he's like, "Ooh, would be so much trouble. You would be in so much trouble if you were to go overboard, wouldn't you, Bershio? I have a little friend. Let's see if he can arrange that. And he does a really loud wolf whistle. And you guys hear this rumbling from the water, this bubbling. Those of you who are at the edge, you guys can look over, and you guys hear this guttural as three tentacles come out from underneath the water.
Are there windows? Like, can I see?
Yes, you feel this vibration, and you can see this as three tentacles fly out from under the water onto the ship's deck, and you can hear very loudly Captain Matt Cruz yelling, "All hands on deck! We're under attack!" And Matt is going to, what else is he gonna do? Let's see. I think whistling is his turn. No? Yeah, whistling is his turn. He has an extra attack. Yep. All right. So he calls upon his ally. He doesn't move from his position. He's just gonna stay there, and that's his turn. Next up, we have Kay. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot him with my arrow.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
25.
25. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll
I'm
damage.
aiming at the ring.
Okay.
Did you hunter's mark him
Okay.
before shooting?
Here's the thing.
Hmm?
If you're aiming for the ring, okay. I'm gonna have to make you do a. Let's see. No, it's alright. It's not on your part. It's on his part. All right. So you hit for sure. All right. Okay. So you deal 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only 7.
Taken.
I forgot to hunter's mark.
It's all right. It's all
Next
right.
time.
You can
Next
hunter's
time.
mark and
Wait,
then
I
shoot
can-
again. You have 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, I can. I'm gonna hunter's mark him because it's a bonus action.
Okay. Your hunters mark him. He is hunters mark.
And hunter's mark, and then I'm gonna shoot him again at the same place.
All right. Okay. Go ahead and
If
roll.
you
to
land
hit.
the second attack, you get to add your Colossus Slayer too.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
So-
all right. So go ahead. 27 hits. Definitely. Go ahead and roll damage.
27. That. Oh, it's 7 plus 2. So the last one was 7 plus 2,
Okay.
and then the new one is 7 plus 2 plus 1d8.
You do know, because it's your favorite enemy, that you do realize that this man is 100% undead.
Yes.
So it was 2, yeah, before? Plus
yeah.
2. All right. Okay, taken. So this is 8 plus anything?
One
Your hunter's mark,
D-
1d6?
1d6 and 1d8. from
plus
Colossus.
1d6
All right, just give me the total.
plus
I'll deduct
2.
from.
Okay, so 8
Math.
plus 7 total.
There you
All
go.
right. 15. Taken. All right. Okay. So, as you aim your arrow and you try to shoot off his ring, the first shot you aim and shoot, it hits him. It hits him square on his knuckle, just above the ring, and he's like, "Oh my! Don't we have a perceptive one here?" And you just shoot off the second arrow, and it hits him square in the shoulder, and he looks at you and he's like, "Didn't anybody tell you that it's rude to shoot someone while they're talking?"
No, I have no manners.
All right. So is that your
Looks
turn?
like
Are you going to
Rocio.
move?
So this is the crowd you're rolling with these
Yeah.
days, huh?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Um,
So
You can move if you want to,
Yeah, you have a
get
move.
further away from the tentacles.
Do. I'm sort of closer to the stairs, and I shout for Jack because I don't know if he knows this. Okay, I'm done.
Ah, yes, that shout I was waiting for.
all right. So next up is Bershio. Bershio is going to look at the situation around them, at the tentacles, and he looks at Joe and he's like, "You're fucking crazy!" And he starts
Turns
to
undead.
and he turns undead. And he starts to let's see. What can he do? All right, he'll use his action to cast Sanctuary on Azathar.
What?
Azathar's like, oh, I can't fight anymore.
Shit.
Here.
No.
Wait. Do I have the spell wrong?
What?
You can't attack once you attack Sanctuary. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I totally have the spell wrong then.
So they're like, no,
Okay.
don't do that.
All right. Pardon me. I'm not so adept at. Oh, he's gonna shoot a guiding bolt then.
Yes, good. Do
Guiding bolt,
radiant
good.
damage.
Guiding bolt, good.
Yes.
Also, I
Oh,
messed
but
up.
he's-
It's actually not a +2, it's a +4, so add another 4.
2. You mean 2? Because I added 2, so it's.
Yeah,
plus
so
2.
it's instead of +2, it's +4.
Wait.
Because
What?
what's that thing? The
Favored
conclave
enemy.
favored enemy plus greater favored enemy. So it's a +4
Alright,
to
so
it.
High level
I'll
now.
add a +2 for the +2
High
radio,
level.
and then I'll add a +4. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Taken. All right. So, Bershio, to shoots a guiding bolt. To your surprise, not at Joe, but at the tentacles that are currently holding onto the ship.
Ah.
You see
Oh,
him
yeah.
cock. You see him cock the guiding bolt in his hand with like this radiant yellow energy, and he aims it at Joe. And you see his hand trembles a little bit. He winces and he turns around and he shoots it at at one of the tentacles. So that shall be it. You know what? Let me just do my macro. I have a macro. Oh, okay. That's not nice. That's a natural 1. All right.
Wow.
Attack missed.
He-
Attack me.
It flies south and totally misses the tentacle.
Damn.
Allow me to. All right. So next, no, not next on the. Let's see. What else is he gonna do? He's gonna move up, and as he's moving up, you can hear him. You can hear him talk to Joe as he's moving up. What is wrong with my arrow? Yeah. He moves all the way up right next to Joe. And he's like, Joe, what are you doing? Calm down. Relax. These guys, you're just stop provoking my party. Is what he says. And next we have Jack Miller. That's his turn.
How much
Jack
movement do I need to get up?
Miller. You need about 60 feet of movement, I reckon. No. Yes, 60 feet of movement would get you exactly aboard the ship.
All right,
Because you'd have to run down the hallway and then up the stairs. And it's a
I
pretty
pick
long
up
ship.
my glaive and start walking.
Yep. As you pick up your glaive and you exit your room, you see a sailor in front of the door who is like really scared. He's about to knock the door, like,
Yeah,
friend,
yeah.
call, All right.
Slow.
So is that your movement and your action to get on top of the
Yep.
ship? All
So
right.
I'm like at the stairs now, probably.
All right. Yeah, you're on top of the stairs. You can be here if you'd like.
All right.
All right.
Fuck is going on?
I give him
Whoa.
the abridged version within 6 seconds.
The abridged. We're under attack. Is the abridged version you hear from Kay. You
Cool.
see around you as you step up. You see 3 large green tentacles that are just like grabbing hold of the ship, kind of swinging it and rocking it side to side, trying to get the ship to capsize. You see the captain struggling very heavily with his at the helm of the ship, and you see Bershio right up next to an individual you've never seen before. That's what you see. All right.
Cool.
So next up, we have Demetrius Ingress. What are you gonna do? Clop.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
If I stand in front of someone, does that give the person like half cover or 3/4 cover?
No,
Do you
you're
have
not.
shit master?
You're not a
Not
boulder.
Ah,
Unless you like really want to cover. or they hide behind you, then maybe, you know.
Because you guys are all roughly the same size. If he was one size smaller than you, like if it was a small, like maybe like a halfling or a gnome, yeah, totally, they would get like maybe half cover.
And generally, like, people can move so they have a better angle and then just shoot for free.
I'm gonna. You tell me if this is possible. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, sure. Let me
I'm just
know,
gonna
man.
take out my flame tongue, and then
Okay.
use the bonus to ignite it.
Okay.
Take a javelin, light the javelin on fire, and chuck it at the guy.
Sure.
Are you not
Alright.
going towards it? The guy?
Yeah, I'm chucking it at the vampire.
All right, sure. You can do that. You guys see as Demetrius pulls out a sword. What's your command word?
Ignition.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say flame on. If you said flame on, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? So he goes ignition, and it goes on fire, and you guys are like, whoa, what the heck? Like, he lights his. You see that he pulls out this javelin, and he lights the tip on fire, and he chucks it at Joe. Go ahead and do your attack roll.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's a
Ooh.
crit.
Cool.
That's a crit.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll your damage, my friend. Woo!
Wow.
Spicy.
Nice.
What about the fire though?
All right, the fire
How much
because
damage
it's not
would fire
because
do?
it's not directly from your flame tongue because the flame tongue has its own like fire damage. I'll say your
1d4.
fire damage is about a d6. Let's give it that because the flame tongue gives you 2d6, I think.
All right, so a crit
Yeah.
becomes 2d6.
Yeah, there you go. It becomes 2d6.
So
So go
I
ahead and roll
roll
2d6.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll 2d6.
Slash R2d6.
Oof.
Great, there's 9. That's
9
19
damage.
total.
All right. Taken.
Solid.
Taken. All right. Is that all your turn? Are you gonna use your movement in any
I'm
way?
gonna chuck another javelin at the guy.
All right, extra attack, paladins. All right, go
Wouldn't,
ahead and
like, lighting
go-
the first
this-
one be considered part of the attack?
If
He-
it counts as the attack, then I can't do the other.
I'll say,
Because he's kind of attacking his javelin with the flame tongue, and then he's
Yeah.
attacking the guy.
I'll say that's how it is. I'll say that you used your second attack to prep the fire javelin. How's that?
I
All right, you're gonna move.
No, I'm in a good position.
All right. Okay. Wait, let me just double check. Yeah, it's 30 feet. You can hit him, no problem, no disadvantage. All right. Next up, we have Azathar. What are you gonna do?
He is
Who
going
the
to
hell
use
is that?
2 charges of the stuff that he's holding to
Okay.
bark skin himself.
Okay.
And then bonus action, turn into a killer whale and jump into the water.
Okay. What?
Because
Oh,
he
man.
knows.
Fuck, that's a whale.
What?
Because he saw like Virgil trying to hit the tentacles. He's like, maybe it's a better idea to distract the tentacles. And then he.
Okay, wait.
jumps.
You turned into
Delicious
a
seafood.
shark or a whale? A
A
shark, right?
killer whale.
A killer,
killer
whale.
whale.
An
A
orca.
killer whale.
You
An
know,
orca.
Free Willy.
Oh shit, that's huge. All right.
It's a huge beast.
It's so
Mhm.
cute though.
Okay,
It's
okay.
huge.
I think how he does is he jumps and then he turns halfway before landing into the
Oh,
water.
Definitely.
that's
I don't.
smart.
I don't think he could turn that jump.
Turn and flop at the ship.
It's like I turned
I
into a
think-
whale. Wow.
I think the adventure would end right here if you turn, and then the ship would sink essentially.
Here is the stats of the killer whale on the Discord.
All right. Perfect. All right. So you jump in. Is that your action to change, or is it? I
Yeah,
think
bonus
bonus action to
action.
change.
To change,
Yeah.
and then I bug skin myself, so my AC is 16. And
Alright.
then in my movement, what do I see in the water? How
Alright,
big
so
is
as
this
you-
kraken?
As you jump down into the water, it takes you a while to adjust, but once you do, you see basically a giant squid with like a claw in the center, and the tentacles are there's more tentacles. You just see 3 up that are up above water, and then you see one large eye on this giant squid.
How
And
big is it in relation to me?
All right, how big is your orca?
Huge.
Huge.
This thing is also huge.
So it's the same
Hi.
size.
I think this thing would be bigger than huge.
Yeah.
Given
Yeah,
its
like,
tentacles can reach all around.
I think it's like like I
One
can't
size
imagine.
bigger?
I definitely.
Is it about the size
What
of
is
the
one
boat?
side? What is one size bigger than huge?
Gigant, something like that.
It is in
Probably be
relative
gargantuan.
to the boat.
Gargantua?
This thing's let me give you guys some perspective. Yeah, this giant squid that Azathar is
Huge
seeing.
is like that.
If he uses all of his tentacles, he could probably wrap around like half the ship. So that's how big he is. All of his
Huge is
tentacles.
the killer whale is roughly like this size.
Okay, then he's way larger. He's like
Huge.
No,
This is large.
he's like an
Huge.
abomination.
So it's
He's-
a gigantua.
Is it
Yeah.
as big as the ship?
It's as big as the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see the eye, right?
You see the eye. You also notice the eye is red in color.
Oh.
Ramming speed.
Can I actually see if it's getting controlled by, I don't know, any checks or something? Survival?
You could make an what check would
Arcana.
it be? What
Nature?
would do nature? Sure,
Arcana
it's
or
an
religion,
animal.
probably.
I was thinking
'Cause
Arcana.
The effect is supernatural, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Arcana, but
Because
you could-
if I roll nature, it's like, I don't think they are usually that aggressive in
yeah,
nature.
because that's what I thought.
You,
Like,
can
I was about
probably
to
you
ask-
can probably think like, oh, their eyes are usually not red.
Okay, go ahead and make
That's
your
that
nature
would be
check.
a nature check.
Go ahead and make your nature check. Nature check.
14.
14. To the best of your ability, you can tell that this squid is not in its right of mind. You don't know why, but you can definitely tell
Okay.
the squid is
Can
a little cuckoo.
The cookie. Okay. Can you give me a vision of the eye on the map
All right.
so that I
will-
know where to attack?
All right.
And where are the other tentacles? Or is it all the tentacles wrapping the ship right now?
The tentacles are kind of just like in the water. He's kind of using it to like swim with the ship and keep himself like there, like keep himself balanced. It's not really up attacking the ship yet because he doesn't want to fully attach himself and turn himself upside down and wrap around the ship.
I'm gonna swim over like to
He's-
its blind spot to
His eye would
Where
be.
is it?
It would be on the ship, but I think it'd be confusing if I draw it on the ship. So I'll just draw it like here. How's that?
Where?
How's that?
Oh, so eye is there.
Yeah, like I think it'd be like closer to like somewhere here, but for simplicity's
okay.
sake, yeah, I'll put
Alright.
it there because I think it'll be annoying to have it like at the bottom.
Yeah, let's
Alright,
have
so
swimming speed of 60, so I can swim quite far.
All right, okay, sure. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Is that it? All right. Now, the tentacles. What they're going to attempt to do is they're going to attempt to rock the ship. Let's see how many. How far is that?
Is
Okay,
one
alright.
going to reach within 10 feet of me? Because if it is, I'm going to hit it.
This tentacle is going to try and attack you, Jack, and the
Oh,
other
yeah.
two are going to try to rock the ship.
I'm gonna
Alright.
slap it. Do I
14?
succeed in slapping it?
Let me check. No, you do not.
Dang.
It's not that hard to hit because it's so big, but you're not used to the slimy exterior, and you kind of just misjudged where your glaive is gonna hit and slides off
Oh,
its skin.
sorry, it's meant to be 16. There's a 16 hit.
16. Ooh, 16 hits.
I didn't change my macro. Yeah.
16 hits.
Yeah.
I deal 14 plus 2, so 16 slashing damage, and I reduce its speed to 0.
Okay, it's.
But if it can reach me anyway-
its speed is already 0.
Yeah,
It's just.
it can reach me anyway, then it will still attack me.
Yep. It will. All right. So it takes 16 points of damage. You see some blue blood spills out onto the ship, and as the tail whips at you. Okay, so let's see. Let me do some GM rolls. 16 plus. Ooh. Oh god, that is really high.
My
20. Does
AC
20?
is...
Does 23 hit?
Yeah. My AC is
Alright.
18.
All right. Okay.
You're not gonna use your show?
No.
All right. And you may take this amount of damage.
12.
Right.
All right. And please make a athletics. I'll let you choose athletics or acrobatics. Against
Athletics.
to resist being grappled.
All
I think that's high enough.
There it is.
All right.
19.
Yep, 19 definitely works. You slip out of its slimy grasp just in time as it recoils back to its position. Now, the two other tentacles grab onto the ship, and much to Captain Matt Cruz's dismay, they swing the ship backwards. I'd like everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Everybody on the ship.
Oh my
That includes the
god.
captain. The captain's making his dexterity.
That includes Joe as well, right?
That includes Joe as well. No.
21.
He's on the ship.
Exactly.
I got it 13.
All right. Let me see. Let me roll for Bershio. Okay, Bershio makes it. Whew. All right. 20. Basically anyone with less than 15. Holler out your name.
Yep.
All right. That's Jack. Anyone else?
Nope.
Nope. All
Have I
right.
fallen?
Bershio is passed. Captain failed. All right. So Jack and the captain both reel backwards. All right. And you reel backwards a distance of 30 feet.
What? That means I'm like here now.
Ah.
Yeah. I
Dang.
think. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, you're here. Right there. Yeah. You could be here, I guess.
Am I prone? No, right?
No. I think 15. Let's do 15. It makes more because there's less power in the tentacles because it's only 2. Let's make it 15. Wishy-washy. All right. Bershio succeeds his save, so he stands his ground. The captain, however, you guys see as the captain.
Oh
would
no,
have
it's
got-
Captain have
broken.
advantage on the save because he is a
Sea
sea
legs.
person.
I rolled with advantage. I
Oh.
got a 5.
Oh,
He got a
What a
5.
sad boy.
He got a 5 and a 4.
oh
Oh, what?
Rest in
And then-
peace, Captain.
And then Bershio got a 18. This is before their modifiers, so even after his modifier, he didn't make it. So, falls off the ship. No, wait. You know what?
He does
I'm gonna,
fall.
I'm gonna
Wouldn't
give
there
him
be
another
like a banister?
there'd be a
Like-
railing. Yeah. I'm gonna give him
Yeah.
a second chance to hold on. All right, I'm gonna do this one publicly, even though I don't have a microphone. Should add.
Isn't he an experienced sailor?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
is. He
If
was
he's an
was not
really.
prepared
experienced
for this
sailor,
violence.
then
That's why
when he's
the-
above deck, he should have the lifeline on him.
He
Just saying.
Point.
Did he
wasn't-
expect the Kraken?
he wasn't expecting the Kraken.
I
And
thought you said
I know
it's-
I know the lifeline you guys are talking about, the one that attaches to the mast,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting the attack. 2, the attack came out of nowhere because you guys started the fight.
Yes.
So, and he wasn't expecting the Kraken. So, wait, where's my newfound macro? Wait a minute. What in God's name?
Oh, this poor man. Make a joke. Ho ho ha ha. Kraken come attack us. Fall off the ship. Get eaten
Oh
by
dear
Kraken.
God.
Oh no.
15. All right. He manages with his +2. He manages to hold on to the railing for dear life. You guys hear fucking yelling in the background like, "Oi! Pull me up!" All right. So we're back to the top of the initiative order. Joe. Joe will look at Bershio and he's like, "Why are you trying to convince me that you didn't kill me? You know, I can't forgive you for that." And he's going to attack him with an unarmed strike.
What?
He
Oh, God,
has
that's-
no weapon.
Holy shit, that's terrible.
He missed.
Very heavily
Bersio's
misses.
reflexes are too fast.
Uses his-
Reflexes.
All right, that's his first attack. He's gonna use his second attack. Yeah.
Offhand.
No, he has an extra attack.
Oh.
He has 2 attacks. That's his thing.
Ah.
He
And
tries
missed
again.
too.
Let's see. Ooh, just misses Bersio's AC. Bercio ducks out of the way of the first strike as he comes in from below, tries to uppercut him and slash him. And now, upon further inspection, Bercio realizes that he has really sharp claws. He takes a step back really quick, and the uppercut misses. And Bercio looks at him, looks at his friend in a new light. This man is really trying to kill me. Okay, it's your turn.
I'm going to
Joe
No,
isn't moving.
Joe is not Joe.
Joe
Joe.
isn't moving.
Yeah, so
Keep him sane.
I'm shouting to Joe, saying get out of there, and then I try.
You're telling Joe
You're telling
to get
Joe?
out of there?
Sorry, not
Bercio.
Joe. Bercio, Birdie.
Okay.
And I'm shooting with the longbow again at the ring. Actually, I'm consistently shooting at the ring.
All right. Consistently shooting. I'll tell you when you hit.
19.
Which is you have
and-
advantage because he is what, right?
Yeah, so 19 and 27.
Okay.
So
Let me check. Yep.
Both
one
hits, I think.
one hits. The second one also hits. Yeah. Just do all your damage calculations. Just give me the big sum.
okay, wait.
Ooh, wait. Yes. Wait. Let
What?
me
What?
tell you guys this. At the start of the Joe's turn, you see him pull out Kay's arrow that was lodged into his shoulder, snap it, throw it behind his back, and you see now the wound is closing.
Ooh.
Regeneration. We need to hit him with radiant, guys.
Okay, ignore the
I
hunting
think.
trap. Actually, just use the hunting trap.
Hunting trap.
Hunting trap.
just ignore
Wait,
that and plus
Okay.
8. So
All right,
it's
give me-
Is it like
give me
ring
the-
of generation or something?
Give me the
20.
total. Give me the total.
You rolled the
to-
hunter's mark twice.
To your knowledge,
I
it's
did?
it's not a ring of regeneration of any kind.
Oh no, I
Demetrius.
didn't. I rolled it once.
No, I mean this player knowledge only, I guess.
Yeah.
Only Bercio knows if he tries to inspect.
Yeah. So it's 8 plus 12 plus 2 plus
All right.
22
So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the.
One
24.
more d6.
plus 4 plus 8.
I'm
my
just
God.
waiting for the total here.
Maths.
Maths.
22. 24 plus another 8
plus
is it? So that's 32
12.
then.
Plus
Add
2
one more
plus
d6.
2
Like
plus-
I already
I've
have a lot
already
of math
done.
to do. I already have to do a lot of math
32
here.
total.
32 taken. All right. Boom.
Like
Oh,
Wow.
this one. Like as you pull back your arrow, you just feel this sense of. Do you want it to be hatred or calm?
calm. She's hunting.
All right, you just feel this sense of calm as you let loose and your arrow flies through, and it sinks into a good chunk of meat in his neck, and you can see blood starting to seep out. It is of a weird blackish color. Now you see because it's free flowing, and he looks over to you at Kay, and he's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that, little girl. You shouldn't have done that."
Oh.
Like the whole time I've been
I know,
trying
I know
to-
you shoot 2 arrows, but I'm making it flavorful.
Like I'm trying to target to cut off the ring from his body. Technically.
Yep, I know.
So-
And anything short of a crit,
Oh,
because
okay,
it's really hard. Because it's really hard.
Hit the ring on a finger.
Because
that's
he's
true.
you notice from especially after your first attempt, you notice he's actively protecting it.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So after last turn, it's like last turn it was like possible. That's why I was thinking about it. And then now it's like you basically you just need a crit if you want to if you want to slice off the ring of his ring finger with an arrow. Like
Okay,
just
sure.
put that into context. An arrow
Sounds
slicing
pretty
someone's
difficult.
ring finger.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, you need a crit.
Okay.
Even
All
with
right.
a crit, it's like 5%.
All right. So
Should be a bit less than that.
is that your turn? Are you gonna
Yeah.
move?
I'm.
She did
Well,
move a little bit.
I moved from here to here.
Yeah.
She's standing next to the ropes.
Yeah. You're like that now,
Yeah,
right?
and
Okay.
then I guess I could go back to where I was initially, because I don't want to
Alright.
fall off.
Okay. Perfect. Is that your turn? That's your turn. Bershio. Now Bershio is looking at his old friend. Used to be friend, and he realizes that he's really trying to kill him, so no mercy, man. No mercy. He's gonna do another.
Plus, he should know by now that it's not human anymore.
Mm.
Definitely. He's gonna do guiding bolt is radiant damage, so he's gonna do
Yep.
radiant
He's in
damage.
melee range though. It's disadvantage.
Yeah, either that or Sacred Flame is pretty good.
Let him channel some divinity at him.
Yeah.
Make the spook the vampire.
Yeah, turn the undead.
I don't think turn undead stops their regeneration though. Does it? It doesn't
It makes
just
them like
scares-
leave.
Yeah, it
makes
scares them, but it
leave.
doesn't do radiant damage. No, yeah,
No, it doesn't.
he's going to the
Sacred
sacred flame
Flame
has
is-
disadvantage as well. It is
No,
right.
it's a
No,
safe.
no.
It's a safe.
It's safe.
It's a saving
Alright.
throw. It's
Yeah.
always fine.
It's always a safe.
Yeah.
I just realized my crit just now did not crit.
What? It
What?
did.
It does.
It rolled the
It
damage
gives an
twice.
extra
It
to.
Yeah.
rolled the damage. There's an extra d6 in there. It's
Mhm.
1d6 plus 4 and then 1d6. You
Yep.
just rolled bad.
The damage was a bit low.
I don't think you had your
Ah,
modifier
okay,
twice.
alright,
Yeah,
got it,
yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
All right, I'll get. All right, so Bershio is going to cast Sacred Flame. And let me just do some quick GM rolls to see. Ooh, does not
he
save.
have Spirit Guardians?
Does not save. He does not.
Oh!
He's some low-level fellow, guys.
He
He's
has.
not low level, guys.
No,
he
he's
has.
not.
He has a
He
lot
doesn't
of
have
healing.
Spiritual weapon.
He has a lot of healing to your
Okay,
knowledge,
then.
Azathar.
Okay,
But
okay.
nobody's getting hurt. All right. Okay. So, Joe saves, and he just dodges out of the way of the sacred flame. Oh, little too slow there, Bershio. Little too slow. And Bershio is going to. What is he going to? His bonus action. He's not a
Spiritual
bard.
weapon.
Spiritual
Bard.
weapon.
Does not have spiritual weapon.
No, and then he can't really do anything. I don't think.
Yeah.
for
Yep,
Just-
he can't really do anything. He's gonna spend his
He's
bonus
stand
action.
player.
He's gonna spend his bonus action yelling at him. Come back! Stop trying to kill me! No. He's intent on killing him now. All right. So next we have Jack Miller. You're prone, by the way. I forgot to tell you.
Okay. I stand up,
All right.
and then I walk over to this tentacle. What hit me,
Uh-huh.
and then I attack it.
The captain though.
It's okay. I
Captain's
got
fine.
the captain
Captain's
tower.
got sailors.
Yeah, the
Also the
captain's
orca.
second and first mate are coming to help him.
Yeah. He
Just
has
letting you
NPCs.
Yeah, he is. There's like other sailors
nice.
on. Oh, by the way, some sailors have fallen off. Just flavor. Like ah!
They're okay, right? Because water is their stuff. They know how to swim.
They know how to swim.
Yeah, they're
I
fine.
attack him
There
twice.
is a huge ass squid though.
I
It
think
is
the
indeed.
huge ass squid is being controlled, so it's not gonna have
Yeah.
like a
I
snap.
think it's just gonna ignore the people. It's just gonna attack the ship or something.
Ooh.
I'm guessing a 25 and a
Nice.
30 both hit.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely both hit. So that's 27. All right.
All right,
Take it.
and then I'll bonus action hit with the blunt side. Question: my plus
Okay.
2 glaive, is the backside of it magical too, or is it a normal strength thing?
Let me return the question. Can you use your bonus action to make an attack after you've used your extra attack?
Yes.
Do you have
because
two
I
hand-
polar mastery?
Ah, I see. All right. Okay. All right. Continue. What was your question? Sorry.
Does the back end of the enforcer magical as well, or is it only the blade part?
It's. I'll say the entire thing is magical.
All right. That's a 21 then, and I'll roll the damage separately because it's a D4.
All right. It's a bonus action attack, so it has no modifiers. Yeah.
It does. It's
It
not.
does?
It's not a. It's not an offhand attack.
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
So 17 plus 17, that's 34 damage
Taken.
on this tentacle.
Taken.
How damaged does this tentacle look?
Oh, it looks like it's about to get chopped off. It's like it's bleeding everywhere. You see blue ooze just sliming on top, making it even slimier. You can see it's covered in the slashes that you made, and the cuts are deep. It looks like it can't even stiffen itself up straight anymore.
Is it holding anything?
It is currently not holding anything, no.
Okay, never
It's just
mind.
kind of like there. You sneer, like if it could sneer, it would sneer at you. All right.
So is it still holding on to the ship?
The other two are. This one was.
This one isn't. This one was never holding on to the ship.
Yeah, this one attacked Jack Miller.
Okay.
All right, next we have Demetrius. What are you gonna do?
Alright, I'm gonna leave the tentacles to you guys. Can I run past Bershio?
You will need to make an acrobatics check, I'd say, because you'd need to like hippity hoop ha to the side of him, because he's currently occupying that entire space.
Alright, man, let's do it, man.
All right, go ahead and make your acrobatics check.
Falls into the water.
17. You're
Okay,
good.
that's good.
No
That's
problem.
good.
You guys see as Demetrius runs up, and as he approaches the staircase, he jumps off the ship, and you guys are scared for a moment, and then he reappears on the other side as he climbs
It's
the
like,
railing.
oh, he's a druid too. Cool.
Ta-da!
And he appears here next to wherever you want to be.
I'm gonna attack him with.
You might want to move your token, but yes, you're gonna attack him with.
With his sword.
You can press alternate to make it like unstick to the grid behind.
Yeah. Put it like there. You're kind of squished,
Alright,
like
there you
on
go.
the pointy bit. Yeah, there we go.
Alright,
I'm gonna attack him with Flame Tongue. Do I have
Alright.
to call Divine Smite first, or can I just?
No,
wait
you divine smite after you hit.
Alright, man. I'm gonna hit the motherfucker then.
All right, go ahead, man. Hit the man.
Hit it. Aw.
12
That's not gonna
unfortunately
hit.
misses.
Aw.
You have an extra attack, I believe.
Extra
It's all
attack.
right.
Extra
Hit him
attack.
again.
Okay,
Yes.
yes.
21 hits.
That's a
Go ahead and
Nice.
roll all your damage. All of
Plus a
it.
divine smite. Whoa.
Are you divine smiting? And if so, what level spell slot are you using?
You might want to check it as like not come out as spell card.
Yeah.
It's all right for the first time, so we know what it does.
Yeah. I don't know what it does. I've never played a paladin.
What level spell slot are you using?
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
What is
sorry.
this?
Wait a minute. Whoa, hold up. Back up. What's going on here? Alright, just
What
tell me-
level
just
spells
tell me-
are you for the divine smite?
I'm gonna just use a first level.
level?
'cause-
First level?
First level.
Alright.
So it's
So roll
additional
2
to d8.
d8s.
Alright. And is it
It's an
divide?
undead though, right?
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it divide?
So I think extra
yeah,
1d8?
so
Yeah, 3d8s.
So it's 3d8.
Okay. Alright.
It's
go ahead.
radiant.
Yep.
Oh, you should have hit
Yep.
it with a melee attack before with your crit. Because your crit doubles all your smite dice.
3d8. Alright. So go ahead and roll your 3d8 and your flame tongue damage is already there.
Yep.
There you go.
Ooh.
It's
Alright.
not
Taken.
bad.
11.
So that's 20
20
total, right?
total, yeah.
Yep.
11 of which is radiant damage.
Ooh. Alright.
Wait, hold up. Do
Did-
you have
did-
your improved divine smite yet as a level 10 pally?
Nope.
Or is that later on?
later on.
I think there's 12, right?
Fortunate.
12.
Alright. Okay. So as slashes him with his flame tongue longsword, you see him carve out a large portion of the suit on Joe's back, and for the first time in this entire fight, you see Joe kind of reels forward onto the railing. He stands up, he turns around, and you see for the first time in this fight, his face isn't jolly. He's angry.
Aha!
Oh.
He's not a happy camper.
No.
Like, he is angry. All right. So, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Tattoo.
I can't
All
use
right.
bonus to do anything else, right?
Isn't bonus the divine
You might
smite
have
isn't
some
bonus, right?
spells. No, Divine
no, if-
Smite isn't a bonus.
All
You
right,
might have
it's
spells
just-
that you can cast if you want.
As a
but
bonus action.
Yeah,
Maybe
if you
like a
want.
Normally,
smite
not really.
thing. I don't know. If you have special smite
Usually
as
there's no
bonus
point.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it my
Well,
turn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
yep.
Ooh,
All right,
I'm
so
gonna
that
Maybe-
swim
means
towards the eye
all right.
and I chomp on it.
Okay,
Nom.
go ahead and do your nomming damage. I mean, nom to hit, nom to hit.
Numb to hit.
Nom nom nom.
Takoyaki, baby.
Ooh.
Tasty.
Takoyaki. Tasty,
Yum,
tasty
yums.
takoyaki. 24 definitely hits.
Num nums.
Here is the damage. Piercing damage is a 20.
Whoa, sashimi num nums.
Sashimi
right.
nams.
Taken. 20 damage. All right.
The
How
eye.
does Tentacle Boy react to all this?
You attack. You swim up to him and you attack him in the eye. It manages to blink in time and you attack the exterior flesh that the eye whatever the eyelid. Yeah, there you go. There's a word. The
Okay.
eyelid.
It has
Alright.
an eyelid.
I swim away a bit.
All right. Okay.
Alright.
All right. So, do you have anything that will let it not do an attack of opportunity if you swim away? Do you have
There is
anything?
Eye.
something.
No, it's like it's a giant. Like it's a what? The eye is where it is like the symbol of like where.
Okay,
giant
so
squid,
there's
yeah.
still tentacles around there.
Yeah, there's still
okay.
he's
I
gonna
thought all
attack.
the
Alright.
tentacles on the ship.
No,
No,
some
not-
are like swimming, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I just
I've
stay on
just-
the eye. I
Yeah,
just
I
like
did.
stare at it.
Yeah, I described just now. I'll describe it again. Okay,
Mhm.
there are three tentacles above water that are currently grabbing onto the ship, or to the best of your knowledge, just above water. You don't know what they're doing above ship. And then there's his other tentacles. All right, there's
many more?
There's 8 in total, so there's 5 underneath. Okay,
Ooh.
Okay.
you see 2 pulling sailors down under, and
Oh.
then you see 3 more kind of like used as like swimming and like to keep him aloft and keep him going kind of thing. And
Rescue the sailors.
I don't think I have any more actions to save the sailors, right?
all right.
Next
So
turn.
also very important to note,
Mm-hmm.
when you attack the eye, attack the eye, all right. There's this. Go ahead and make an Arcana check. Go ahead.
Oh
Why
man,
not?
I don't have much Arcana.
Go ahead.
It's 20.
Oh, it's good.
Oh.
All right. You
good, it's
feel like there's this arcanic connection that's
Mhm.
that's controlling the squid, and then you try to trace it back to its source.
Yep.
You feel it coming from the ship.
Is
Okay.
it that guy? Hmm.
You have no idea. All right.
No,
So
it's the
now
captain.
is the tentacles' turn. The tentacles. This guy will go under, and he will be replaced here, over here. Haha. Oh no, right here. Wait, I need to press Alt. Yep, right there. All right.
Oh.
The tentacle will now attempt to grapple you, Mr. Demetrius. So
Oh,
Let's-
surprise tentacle.
let's see. Let me.
Acrobatics or athletics? I think.
Oh dear God, that's terrible.
That's an
All
attack.
right.
No.
You can. Is it like defender's choice?
It's
Am I-
contest. Yeah, it's defender's choice.
Oh, it's
All right,
moving to
you-
grapple. Okay.
Yeah. You
'Cause
can.
Before it hit me first, and then it tried to grapple.
Yeah. It's like it's gonna.
yeah.
grapple
Demetrius
it.
roll athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, you can roll athletics.
Contest.
Contest him.
Oh,
Solid.
Whoa.
27.
All right, for sure. I ain't even gonna add his modifiers, man. That was like a. He has like a. Because when he hits, fuck. I don't even want to explain it. Shit.
It's a
dude.
weak
It
tentacle.
Miss slips out of your armor. Oh dear God!
Sled.
What a slimy tentacle. Oh, no. So this one is gonna poof, dip down and poof, dip back up again.
Oh,
And K. All right. It's going to try to attack you since you're not on the edge.
Okay.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. That is... Oh, why am I rolling so terribly? I guess we don't need to worry about that now. That's a quick. All right.
When
so
it rolls to attack K, right? Does it enter
Mm-hmm.
her space?
It's a reach attack. So if you want to rule it as entering her space, then you would essentially rule it as if you attack from reach, you're entering a monster space.
No, it's different though, because that's a tentacle. If I hit the tentacle, it will hurt it. If the thing hits my sword, it's just hitting my sword. What say ye to that?
I'd say the tentacle is the weapon extension of the giant squid, so it would still apply.
Killing
So
the tentacle doesn't really matter.
yeah, so it would still be the same as like. So if you want to rule it like that, we'd have to rule your glaive the same way. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's a reach attack. All right, so that misses anyway. He's gonna go in for his second attack. To what in dear God?
No problem, guys. We're winning this.
I'm not saying anything.
The dice want us to win. They want us to land
It's
safely.
going to. It basically flaccid penises next to you. Is what it does.
Kick
Flop.
it.
All right. Okay, and this one here is in a grudge match with you, Jack. So he's going to attempt to attack
Bring
you.
it.
It's his first attack. 10 plus 7. Does that hit?
Nope.
All right. 12 plus 7. Does that hit?
That is.
All right. So the damage is this 8. Take 8 damage.
All right.
All right. So that is the tentacle's turn. It's not rocking the ship anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
No, it's Joe's
Does
turn.
our captain get up and do things?
Ooh.
Yeah, Capitan.
Ooh. Wait. The squid underneath is going because I ruled them as always one initiative. All right, the squid underneath, because I didn't plan for this. I didn't know someone was gonna go fight the squid underneath. It's gonna go and do a claw attack, which will miss. Never mind. All right, next to top of the initiative order. To you. He wanted to bite you because he has like a small little mouth with like yeah. He wanted to bite you with his like choppers.
Mm-hmm. And then he rolled low.
And I rolled a 2, so there's no way that's hitting because you had 16 AC, right? Yeah. So 2 plus 9 is like nowhere near. All right. Man, why am I rolling so shit? Fuck.
Good. Roll worse.
All right, so top of the initiative order, Joe.
He's being engaged by 2 men.
You see that his wounds are not healing, Demetrius.
Oh, go Demetrius.
What he's going to do is he's going to use his action to charm
Demetrius? Is Demetrius immune to charm effects?
Is he?
Don't.
Some paladins are. I'm not sure what manner of paladin you are. I think the devotion one is like, nah, fuck that shit.
You see his eyes turn red and he's looking at you right now. And you feel this pull in your mind. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Save, please.
Oh no, you must save this.
Turn on your employer. He's not paying you
Well,
nearly
you have
enough to put up
charisma
with this shit.
that contributes to your save, right?
I think that only applies to friendly.
I think he's...
Yourself is a friendly.
Yeah.
You are a friendly.
Yeah, you
I have
are
that.
friendly to yourself.
Oh, whenever
Yeah,
you. Oh, nice.
are a friendly creature. Yes.
Yep.
Go.
So wisdom save, right?
Yep. Plus 5
Plus 3.
plus 3.
Is it
Wait,
already
your charisma
added?
is 3?
All right. Shh. You feel... Wait, I'm gonna double confirm. Yeah, plus 3, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
11 plus 3.
All right. You try to shake it off, and and you close your eyes and you concentrate. You start to kneel down on one knee as you try to shake this feeling off after he looked you in the eyes. As you open them, you notice your mind starts to think, wait, why are these people attacking my friend? I need to defend him. This is my job. Everyone else, you see Demetrius's eyes are red.
I'm fighting a tentacle.
All right.
Thank God my order is so far behind, man.
All right. So, Demetrius, until someone can alleviate you of this charm, you will forever and now protect Mr. Joe and try to kill everybody else. That is basically what you're gonna do. Okay. All right.
Well, is he still gonna fight the tentacle that's attacking him?
No.
Because that's like an external creature, right? It's not.
He's
like
not.
He doesn't know it's related to the friend. Does he know it's related to the friend?
He knows not to attack the tentacle, essentially.
Okay. Get rid of charm person.
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic.
I don't have that.
All right.
Hit the person charming. I think it's a concentration. Maybe you can tell. Does it look like the guy's concentrating?
I have
One can
charm
only
person.
concentrate on one thing.
Yeah. So is it? Wait.
You can only concentrate on one spell.
Because I have charm person as well. And it
Because
doesn't say.
because
Charm him back. Bring him
Exactly.
back to the light side.
I'm just thinking, right?
It's
Someone
not
else
a,
is
it's not a
controlling.
it's not a concentration spell.
No,
Charm person?
it's not.
It's
Wait,
not a
does he have advantage on the roll because he's aggressive?
I would say no.
Because that's usually the case with charm monster.
Yeah. Usually that would be the case, right?
This is a different vampire ability. All right.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
okay.
Charm
Alright,
person.
It's essentially what I have written here is charm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I have a DC written next to it.
Okay.
And I
good.
know that it's not concentration.
Yeah, it's definitely not concentration.
All right. So we can
Go.
rule it as like vampire have a different thing than your
Vampire
your
charm.
mere first level spells.
I guess.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going
Alright.
to
Okay, you're up.
longbow again to do the same thing as just now.
Are you shooting the guy? You have to
The
move.
guy I miss.
Oof.
Oh
You
no.
have to move. To
Wait. Oh yeah, because I have to move first.
Oh.
But I miss anyway.
All right. Okay.
And
Second
then
shot.
the second shot.
If I was an asshole, I'd say your longbow snaps. But continue. No. I'm not a dick. Continue. I'm just laughing at you.
It's more like the arrow falls on the ground. Like, fuck.
But if I feel pain, does it snap me
17?
out?
It only if your ally, the person who charmed you, causes you pain. So essentially, he's disrupting his own charm on you,
Yeah.
which would be stupid. He won't. So.
Yeah, he won't attack you.
All
So
right.
I miss on both, right?
Who you? Joe?
Hmm?
Who are you aiming at? Joe?
Joe, yeah.
Yeah. Going for
Yeah,
Joe.
totally. Ooh, wide. It's wide. Phew.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
Sails off
like,
into the open sea.
I'm going here, away from the thingy thing.
All right.
Tentacle going AOP you.
Yep. You're within his reach.
Even if I go around.
Yeah, because when you were standing, you're already within his reach.
Oh,
His
okay.
his attack range, because he has reach, is basically like this
Oh,
20-foot
okay. Yeah,
circle.
sure.
Yeah. It's like, you just imagine a 20-foot circle around him. That's his attack reach.
Oh.
All right. So
Yep.
8. I don't think 8 plus 7
That's
hits you,
not
right?
going to hit him.
Man, why am I rolling so? Oh my lord! I'm back to the days of Chiron Hope.
It's
Oh
okay.
my God.
You are now controlling many other creatures.
Exactly. That
okay.
can potentially hit.
Very well. Is that your turn?
Yes,
Oh wait.
yes.
Oh yeah. Even with advantage, you miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Next is
Wait,
Bershia.
why would she have advantage?
Undead.
Oh.
It's
Dang.
eh.
She's been
Ranger's
she's been
strong
having
as shit.
she's been having advantage this whole time.
It's like,
Okay. It's
Alright,
just that
that's
her normal roll is
She
usually
did-
hard.
yeah.
She did 32 damage. It's written right here on my paper. She did 32 damage to him in a turn. Like, holy crap.
That was
Fucking Ranger.
the most.
Yeah, Rangers, man.
Mostest.
Alright, okay. Bershio sees you charmed,
Dispel magic. Go,
Demetrius,
Clark.
and he's going to cast. Wait, what? There's no way. Where's his dispel magic? I do not
What, you
believe that he
didn't
did.
prep
He
this spell
didn't prep
magic?
Oh,
I-
Bershio.
As a cleric?
I refuse to believe he didn't. prep dispel magic.
Let's say that
I
he
refuse.
did.
Wait, give me a moment, all right? Enjoy your time with each
Yes.
other.
He has 16 spells he can prep.
I'm like, wait a minute. Where in God's...
Well,
Play the elevator music, Shah.
Exactly, it's like
I
elevator music
refuse to
time.
believe. All right, there you go. Third level spell, dispel. Okay, it's right next to his zone of truth. Okay. Whew. Fuck. I was like, wait a minute. There's no way he doesn't have this prepared. I refuse to believe. He cast this spell magic, and just like that, Demetrius, poof, your mind clears. Because yep, definitely, he doesn't need to.
Homeboy should have opened with that. Broke his connection to the Kraken.
Dispel magic, and your mind is clear, and suddenly you are very aware that this person in front of you tried to turn you against your friends. For his, he's just gonna stay there, man. Like, he ain't gonna do shit. All right, that's his turn. Let me remove one spell slot. Yep. All right, that's his turn. Next up, we have Jack. What are you gonna do?
I hit the thing.
He hits
You
the
definitely
thing.
hit the thing.
Oh, nice.
Is your damage a minimum of 10? If it is a minimum of 10, he dies.
The first one is a 9. The second one is an 8.
All right, so you slice the tentacle, and it reels back and like goes limp. It kind of just lands, crashes on the ship, boom, and then slides off like.
Sashimi.
Do I like chop off a bit?
If you want to, you can.
Yeah,
chop off
I
it.
want to do that.
All right, as it's sliding off, you cut it off.
Chop.
You chop, and the tentacle the rest of it heads off.
All right, and then I'll use my.
Azathar, you
walk
see
here.
the giant squid
angry
and frantically fidgeting. Yes. All right. What are you gonna do with your movement?
Walk over there
All right.
menacingly.
Okay.
Menacingly.
Menacingly walks over to the bow of the ship. All right. Anything else you'd like to do? No?
No, that's it.
All right. Next up, we got Demetrius. You are currently not charmed, but
Alright.
you have knowledge that this man just tried to turn you against your friends. What are you gonna do?
Like what I said the day, kan, if I
Huh?
like take a glass of oil
Okay.
and then like breathe fire on the guy through my flame tongue, does it count as one attack?
I'll say it's like an improvised attack, so I'd count it as like one attack. Your flame tongue's already on fire,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, sure,
So,
sure. You,
I can do that
but-
and then
but-
swing some
but-
more, right?
but hear me out. Ooh, do you think chugging the oil into your mouth and spitting out is one action? It should be, right? It's not something hard to do. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
should
I'll
be,
let you.
yeah.
I'll let you do it. Definitely swing on your next attack. Do it like an improvised attack.
I'll like spit fire on his face using one of my oil flasks.
All right. Okay.
How do I roll for that, man?
All right. You're right
Guy
up
makes a
next to
deck
him.
save.
Yeah, I'll say he makes a deck save.
Sounds
Let's do
like
that.
burning hands.
Oh my dear God.
But you have to hit him, because if you don't smite him, he's just gonna heal.
I still have one more attack.
So he misses completely. I mean, like he misses dodging completely, and you burn him with fire. Go ahead and do. I'll say do your 2d6 flame tongue damage. Just roll 2d6 for your flame damage as you improvise, as you drink, as you guys see Demetrius kind of chug a flask of oil, and you see him fire coming out as he
Oh,
puts
what
the
shit
sword.
is this, man?
Oh, as he puts the sword in front of him and he breathes the oil out to burn Jose's face.
Vampire was caught off
Does it
guard.
set him on fire though?
It doesn't set him on
Wasn't
fire.
prepared for this
It chars a little
showmanship.
bit of his beard, and you see him like, and you smell burning hair in the air. All right, you
He's
have your
like,
second
"What the
attack.
fuck was that?"
Alright, man. I'm just gonna swing down at him with like divine smite again.
All right, go ahead and roll for your attack. 14 unfortunately misses.
No.
I'm
Oh,
so
no.
dazed by the flame. I'm just chopping on wood right now.
You swing down after you put your flame tongue in front of you. After you spit, you bring it up into the air to go for a downward swing, and Joe just casually sidesteps it, and you find purchase in the wooden railing. That's your turn.
Yeah.
You can do it. All right.
Killer
Okay. Next up,
whale.
we got Azathar or Orkata. What are you gonna do?
Where did the
Azathar.
turn order go?
I look at the red eye and I realize there's an arcane energy controlling it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I should release you from this. And then he turns back into human form and casts
What?
dispel magic.
Wait.
Hmm?
Wait. You're going to change from giant orca back to human form underwater?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you cast dispel magic?
Is my question. Yes.
That,
'Cause I
it
thought
does
it's-
need somatic, right?
If it's somatic and material, you should be able to do it. But if it requires verbal, then I don't know.
It's 120 feet. Okay, I want to see how far is this ice from the surface.
It from the surface of the water, this
Mhm.
squid, ooh, it's like
Is it
100,
really deep?
100 plus feet down. I'd probably say 100 feet down is fair.
Okay, but I can still target with dispel magic above water, right?
Yes. Dispel
it's
magic is 120 feet, right? Yep.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no problem. If you're above water, you can.
Okay,
However, if
he's
you're
gonna
above,
attack me. I
no.
think.
If you're above, yes, that's one. If you're above water,
Mhm.
can you aim at him?
I
He's
can.
100 feet down,
Yeah, it's 100 feet down.
and you don't. And it's water, like it's open sea. Like, can you see him underneath there? You can see a
Well,
shadow
any
of him.
creature, object of magical effect within range. So, like you
It
can
doesn't
Alright,
have to be
alright.
something you see.
All right. Okay. All right. For sure then.
within
Then
the
no,
range.
no problem. Then you only have to worry about the AL.
I do the orca jump. I swim up again. Try to. I think it's opportunity attack, right?
Yep. He
Yeah,
will
yeah.
swing at you.
Swing.
That's
How
the
many?
one.
How many ones has that
Many
been?
ones.
How many
Okay.
ones have I rolled?
I swim up, and then I turn out of my human form.
Okay.
I dash. Yeah. Then after that, yeah. That means I can't use my action.
Yeah. Your action is
Dashing
casting
out?
dispel.
Did you
Your action
dash?
is your action is casting dispel magic.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. And my action is dispel magic, and then yeah. I'll
Can you
aim at the eye.
Can you reach the surface though?
Because I'm
What's your movement speed?
60 feet.
We gotta go.
then-
We gotta
then you
go
have to dash
3D
action.
here. Yeah.
You have to dash action to get
Yeah.
up.
Dash action. Go on the water, and then I change back to human form.
Shouldn't
Alright.
you stay as Orca and change next turn?
There you go. There's an
That way,
idea.
if you get attacked, you're still a
It's
big
still
fish.
16 feet.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's still 16 AC.
No, but the
No,
idea is
you
you
have
lose your
more-
temporary HP
Yeah, you
as
have more
opposed
hit
to your
points.
real HP.
So stay
Like
orca,
there's
change
no
later.
difference unless you
Yeah.
want to turn back into a fish next turn.
Yeah, I just do that and just stay an orca for now.
All right. Azathar is still in Orca. All right.
Yeah, but you see an orca jumping out from water.
You guys see in just the corner of the side of the ship, the wait, I wrote it down. The port side of the ship.
Oh,
Does our
Reaching
druid
Orca.
animals have a tail?
Orca just jumps off out the water poof, and lands in the water, just staying on the surface.
Does our druid's animals have a tail? Like, is there
like a
like a
star?
thing
No,
about them that we
no.
see and it's like, okay, that's our friend.
I mean, DM can
If he-
do that.
if he
It's
wishes.
like a fey-like animal or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to flavor it to let him have a bit of Feywild flavor, but I'm not sure if DM allows it.
Sure, he'll
Like it's a mark.
he has feyish characteristics. That's how you guys recognize him in his wild beast form. All right,
Sparkly.
sparkly.
Shiny orca.
All right, so did I accidentally turn off turn order? There you go. All right, tentacles.
All right.
Squidward
This-
tentacles.
This one, oh dear God. Oh, there you
Wait,
go.
there's an orca here. Why don't you come for this guy?
Because he was hurt
Easy.
by the ranger and he's being instructed to kill the ranger.
He was never attacked by the ranger. This
No.
squid
He-
man.
No,
does
the
not-
Joe.
Oh,
Joe.
the dude. Okay.
You see the tentacle disappear underground, and then another tentacle pops up here. Surprise! And he,
Surprise!
haha! And the tentacle goes for a tentacle attack. Oh, finally! I'm
Wow.
pretty sure 24 hits, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just do a second attack first. All right,
Hits.
all right. So you need to take this much damage.
Oh, math time.
That's
19.
All right,
19
so
total?
you see the tentacle just come out of the water, and you're not prepared. You thought from the port side he would come up again, but instead he comes up on the starboard side, and he slams into you twice. Boom, boom, and you recoil from the damage, but you're still standing.
Okay.
19 points of damage. All right, next. Start of the initiative order. Bershio, Jack, and Demetrius, you guys see the wound on his back isn't healing, but you see like the burnt marks on his face are starting to disappear, and the earlier wound on his neck is starting to heal up back again. Oh God. All right,
So much maths.
So now he's angry at you.
Angry boy.
He's going to attempt to do an unarmed attack at you, which will also double as his grapple if he succeeds.
At who?
At you, Demetrius. All right, so
That's a 1.
Huh.
Hey, you hit me. That's good.
what's that?
I think that miss. Maybe lah.
Dice want Joe to fail.
But what fuck. All right, he just tries to grapple you. You don't even need to try to step out of the way. He just kind of he just blindly misses you in a fit of rage.
Yeah,
He almost-
clawed my shield, bitch.
Yeah,
He was impressed by your showmanship.
impressed
your-
by your
With your fire trick.
Yeah. There you go.
He was not
All right.
prepared.
All right. So, Kay, you're up.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So I have this thing called multi-attack defense. I'm going to stick it here.
Ah, so
It-
your second one should have had more AC.
Yeah, but it would
Second
still
attack.
hit. It's gone now, right? Like it's gone now.
What's gone now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't stay. It's for its turn. Like when it hits you, and then it hits you again. The second hit will be higher AC.
Okay. So I'm just going to risk a up
Okay.
and go over here. So a up first.
All right. Definitely. Here you go. Have one of these babies. Does 10 plus 7 hit?
I have a 17.
So that hits.
It
Yeah,
hits.
that hits.
Okay.
All right. So you take another one of these bad boys. Ooh, having macros is so convenient. You can just press button.
Oh yeah, 10.
Yep. Take 10.
Okay.
All right. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Kay?
arrow again. So longbow and longbow.
17 misses, 25 hits. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll your damage plus your hunter's mark plus your favorite enemy damage, whatever. Give me the maths.
Colossus Slayer and Hunter's Mark plus 8. So.
Wouldn't it be +4 because you only hit?
Oh
once?
yeah, +4. So it is
22.
Yeah.
Hunter's
Math.
mark?
Yeah, Hunter's
including
Mark is only
Hunter's
4.
Mark.
Oh,
So it's
all right.
8,
I didn't
6,
see
4,
there.
4.
All right, 18 damage taken. You let loose another arrow, and even though he's
22.
already... Oh, 22. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Because
Plus
the
4
+4.
for a favorite enemy.
Okay, yeah, 22. All right, take it.
Maybe I should put that down too.
22. Macros, man, macros. So
You could
so
just
good.
like type a 4. Favorite enemy 4. Because you don't
Alright,
have
so-
to roll. It's not a roll.
So you
Yeah.
let loose 2 arrows. They tag him in the arm because he hopelessly tried to flail at Demetrius just now. You're getting ever closer to hitting him in the ring. However, you notice that even though he's regenerated his neck injury that you gave him just now, he's starting to look really, really bad. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can
All
do.
right. Next up, Jack Miller. What are you gonna do? Oh wait, no,
Is it
sorry.
Bertio's turn?
Bertio. Sorry. Bertio looks up to his friend. It's like, I'm sorry, I have to do this. And then he casts Sacred Flame.
Ooh.
Bertio.
Oh. And you need to. Let me just roll this GM style. Let's see. That's 11 plus. What's
Is he a dodge boy?
What's
Does
his
he dodge?
What's Bertio DC? Ooh. Doesn't make it. Just doesn't make it. All right. So
Nice.
takes.
How many d8s does Bertio do?
He does 3d8s.
That's many d8s.
All right. Oh, wait, I don't have one for this, so I'll just type it out. 15 damage. Oh my dear God.
Solid
Radiant.
radiant
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
He conjures this sacred flame in his hands, and as he lets loose onto Joe, he wasn't ready for it as he was distracted by the arrow shots. It hits him square in the chest, and you can see, you especially, Demetrius, you see all the breath knocked out of him. This radiant damage is affecting him more than any other physical attack, and you can see him on his last 2 legs. He's just gasping for air, and Bertio's just as his hand still stays upright, he looks at Joe and he's like, "I'm sorry, old friend," and he just looks away. He looks away for the inevitable. Now it's Jack's turn.
Vampires already, huh?
Cleave his ass.
Do it. Wow.
That's
Whoa.
1 chop.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12 damage. And I would
Alright.
like him to make a wisdom saving throw.
4.
Menacing attack.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, sure. Why not? Let's see, let's roll it.
Roll.
This boy should be
11,
afraid.
11 plus 2 does not make it. Okay.
He's
He is frightened.
afraid.
He is frightened. So
He
when you
takes,
do this attack, how much damage does it take?
18 total.
All right. How do you want to do this, Jack?
Oh,
How do you want to murder this poor soul?
He's facing Bertio, right?
He's facing Bertio. He's having trouble breathing right now.
I'll just stab him through the chest, like from behind. He's clearly not
Alien.
paying attention.
Here's Johnny. Snaps. You stab him.
Vampires already, huh?
Yep.
Thought we were gonna land first.
And you stab him through the chest, and you see as the blade through his chest, he holds it, And he looks up to Bershio, and he goes,
He's afraid.
I'll...
He should be shitting himself. I specifically wanted to make him fight.
I guess this is how it ends, huh? Fuck you, Bershio. He disappears into a cloud of smoke. And by disappear, I mean disintegrates into a cloud of smoke.
Does he drop treasure?
Where's the ring?
What? Okay, first things first. What happens to Kraken?
Oh yeah, is the Kraken
Alright.
still pissed off?
All right, we're not in initiative anymore. Let me explain why. The Kraken, the eyes of the Kraken, you are on the surface, so you can't really see this, but you get a faint blur. You swim down, whatever. You swim down, and you get a faint blur. You see that the red from its eyes disappear, and then the squid just bloop 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 swims away.
Okay, I'm gonna go save the sailors who is drowning and pull down.
All right. Ooh. How many turns has it been? How many? Like 3, right? 4.
3 turns, yeah.
3 turns.
Three.
All right.
They're fine.
This is the third round of initiative.
Yeah, they're fine.
Third round of initiative. All right, that's fine. They're
Been
sailors. They can
12
hold their breath for a
seconds.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as the squid didn't get hungry halfway before. But I
Alright.
don't think it had time to because the killer whale was on it.
Yeah.
So
Now the way is gonna save peeps. While you guys look at this dead vampire, whatever thing.
you guys inspect where he just died, where he was stabbed by Jack. There are no personal effects of any kind in the location. It's just there's nothing. It's air. Like it's as if he was never there, but you're pretty sure you killed him, and you're pretty sure he's dead.
There's dust, right? I mean, the dust is still there.
Cloud of smoke.
You saw the cloud of smoke, so it's like
ashes.
it got blown away. Like it's not no ashes. It's just a cloud of smoke, a mist, and then it just got blown away into the wind.
There's
Pretty
nothing
sure
else
this guy's
there.
gonna come back in.
Formed out of here.
You're 100% certain. Okay, this is what you're 100% certain of. He didn't gash his form away. You 100% killed him. That is the
Sweet.
2 things you're 100% sure of.
From
All
what
right.
I know of
I'm heading back
vampires,
below deck.
Okay.
what do I know of the magical stuff that they might have?
Go ahead and make a. What would you like to make?
I have no idea.
Or religion, probably.
I don't think. How about you make like an intelligence check? Just a flat out intelligence check. Let's go with that.
13.
13. All right. You know for a fact that vampires generally don't have any kind of special magical items per se. They're more they are magical in nature. However, they do not tend to use effects or magical items as effects of any kind. This is the first time you've realized that one had something magical on him.
Is it because to keep himself dead from sunlight?
Well, maybe you
Because
can.
vampire disintegrates in sunlight.
Yeah.
They take damage. They take damage in sunlight, and then when they go 0, they disintegrate. But
Yeah.
to your, you can hypothesize. But with a 13, that's all I'm at liberty to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How many sailors did I save?
You saved. You know what? Let's do this D&D style. You saved 3 sailors,
Yay!
and they're
How
like
many had
holding on to
fallen
your.
off?
They're holding on to your fins, and they're like, "Slow down, will you? Slow down,
Slow
please.
down,
I have a
Willie.
family. I have a family."
And then I
Wouldn't they be pretty terrified? Like killer whale come at them.
Exactly. They are terrified, which is why they're crying.
They have no idea it's anybody they know. Can I just drop rope lines down?
Oh,
Where I
the sailors
can
are
see them.
already doing it.
Oh, okay.
and I put them there.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Is it
so
possible to get a short rest while we continue sailing?
if you immediately go below deck and not interact with the party, sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
I'm gonna go kick it.
All right. All right. So
I'm gonna
I'm going-
extinguish
I
flame
haven't
and
been
like
informed about the vampires yet. I'm just like, this shit's weird. I'm going down.
Yeah,
I'm
he
a
just
killer.
came up, stabbed the guy, and he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah. You guys
My work
have
here
this
is
feeling. You guys have this weird feeling that Jack might be not such a nice person if he wasn't your friend.
Yeah, we know this. Well, Kay knows this. It's like, but there's too
All
many
right,
things to do.
Azathar, I assume you climb up board.
No, I'm a killer when I look at Brashio.
Alright. And it looks over the railing and waves at you. You're killer. I haven't seen Killer Whale in like a year. Nice to see you again.
He seems
back.
back up as human, halfway.
All right.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So he looks at everybody and he's like, "Is Jack like nocturnal or something? Does he need to go down to sleep?"
it's not really nice.
She's
Alright.
a
Vampire?
He likes his own stuff.
I see. All right. Keeps to
What was
himself.
that about?
I respect people like that. That, my dear friends, was Joe Mornave. He was my contact that I sent over to the quaint little village of Redmond. We were in contact with each other for a while, sending letters and whatnot. And then I didn't hear from him for a couple of days. So I went to investigate, and I didn't see any traces or any sign of him. So I left. And I made my search. I made this raiding party, and he does like air quotes. And I didn't think there was any of the old Joe Mornav left in him. So sad to see him go.
Should I reckon in?
Shoot, what?
Should I reckon in?
Oh.
Onegaishimasu.
Oh, totally forgot about that. Sorry, you caught me way off guard. All right, okay. He looks. Yeah.
Okay. Pretty
Yeah,
much,
no.
I tell him what Kay thinks is going on, and then Kay
Okay.
wants to go look for the ship's captain to ask how there's a
What are you
stowaway.
telling him? What are you telling him?
That
I don't know what you're telling him. Like,
okay, that pretty much she thinks
Mhm.
that the Count is a vampire and he has
Okay.
underlings in that town. I don't know
Okay.
how, I don't know why.
Okay.
And poor old Joe just happens to be on the wrong end of the stick, got turned. And then for some reason he isn't burning in the sun. We don't know why.
Okay.
That's all she got so far. But she's
All right.
curious to speak to the captain to see how Joe got on board.
okay. You go over to the captain. Bershio nods and acknowledges what you told him. Joe looks over to you, Demetrius, and he gives you a thumbs up. He's like, "Good work, man."
You mean Brashio?
Yeah, I said Bershio looks over to Demetrius, right?
You
Didn't I say
say
that?
Joe.
Oh, oops, sorry. Bershio looks over to Demetrius, gives him a thumbs up.
I'm gonna swing wildly at the air. You come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, no, really? All right. Okay. You know what? Azathar, I'll give you this. Make an
Yeah.
insight check. Actually, make it.
Whoa!
I was about to say make an insight check with disadvantage, but
That's
24.
24.
All right, I'll take it. All right, so from your 2 years with Bershio, you definitely realize that he's a little shaken up about things and that he's sad at the loss of his friend.
But is what he
But-
says really true?
But you definitely know that he's lying out of his ass.
Of in which part?
You have no idea. I mean, you do. Wait, 24. What am I talking about? You know that he's lying about exchanging letters with the contact and then going to search for him. Basically, the whole shebang. You know, he's lying about it.
Azathar gave him
Lying
a
about
very
something. What?
Lying about
Everything.
all the things.
All
Everything,
of the
basically.
things.
All of the things. He's lying about all of the things. All right. So you
Azathar is going to ask him something when we have somewhere more private, but not now.
all right. Okay. So Bershio kind of just climbs the rigging and goes up to the crow's nest.
Hey, Versio,
Hey, you can join him up at
Mhm.
the crow's
Yeah.
nest.
What's up?
what about your other member, Sarah? Any info on her?
Oh, I haven't found anything yet. I went off searching for a week, and I didn't really come up with anything. But
Where was she taken?
she was taken a little ways east of Everly when we were off on an adventure, when we were searching for intel about Damien, and then she got caught, and well, look, he points at himself, at his ragged clothing and his unkempt beard and his messy hair. This is what happens when your friends get taken from you, and you can't do anything about it. So I'm trying my best to do something about it. I got lucky.
Just a heads up.
Uh-huh.
Seeing that your dead friend in quotes came back,
Mm-hmm.
there might be a big probability that the rest of your crew would come back as the same creature. You should mentally prepare yourself if we'd have to go through that all again.
He pauses for a moment. Kind of looks down. You hear him give a big, long sigh. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. He turns around and he climbs up the rigging. As he climbs up the rigging, Azathar, you see him biting his underlip so hard that it starts bleeding.
Well, gonna change back to an owl and sits on his shoulder.
All right. What are you doing, Kay?
Where is the captain?
Piloting the ship.
Okay, so I'm at the brig, I guess. The helm.
Yep.
And I'm
Yep.
going, what the fuck was that? I mean, what the fuck was that?
Oh. I guess the stories were true or about the Kraken, yeah?
No, I'm not worried
Starts
about the
laughing.
Kraken. I'm worried about the vampire. You let a vampire on board?
There was a vampire?
The thing that was controlling the Kraken? I think the Kraken
There was a
pretty
thing
nice.
controlling the Kraken?
Right, you fell off the ship. Who else?
I was trying to fight off those giant Kraken tentacles. There was a guy.
There was a guy controlling the ship. Like, what the fuck, man? Do you just let
He was
anybody on
controlled-
board?
No, there was nobody else controlling the ship except me. What are you talking about?
It was controlling the Kraken, not the ship.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me get this straight. The Kraken was controlled by somebody who stowed away on my ship.
Yeah. This
But
isn't
there
grade
were
school.
there are no stowaways on the SS Lucille. We have a zero tolerance policy on stowaways. Just ask Bob.
Well, clearly
He's
we
dead.
just killed him.
You can't ask him anything. He's dead.
We killed the other guy too. How can you not know what's going on your ship? Man,
I was half off the ship. I was dangling. I was hanging for dear life. I didn't see anybody at the helm at the bow of the ship. What are you talking about? There was nobody there.
where did you come back from?
Where did we come back from?
Yeah.
We
that's
came
where-
back from further east. A little town called Edwin.
Interesting.
Nothing to do with where you're going. So I didn't bring Did you mention vampire?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't bring a vampire onto the ship. What are you talking about? And good job killing the Kraken. Good job. Yeah. But definitely, I didn't see a guy. What are you talking about? There's nobody.
Okay. Hearing that,
Inside check his ass.
You can if you want to.
Okay, I'll let you do that first.
No,
Insight
he's.
check. Whoa! Nice the one.
You know 100% for certain that he's telling the fucking truth.
So you're trying to tell me you didn't see the guy come up from below deck?
Nobody came up from below deck.
Oh, that's really interesting.
What are you talking about? He's a vampire. He could have. Don't vampires turn into bats or some shit?
No, I'm asking you if you saw anybody come up from below deck that wasn't Jack.
Nobody came up from below deck. If there was a guy, he probably just poofed. Somehow, your magic-y thingies. I don't know how you guys work. All right.
I look at Demetrius like, the fuck?
I don't know how you magic people do your magic things. How I do my magic things is hard work, okay? I don't do disappearing acts.
I pat him on the shoulder and go, how many more hours?
Let's see. He looks up at the sky. We're about another 3 hours out. Hopefully it'll be a quiet trip.
Hopefully. I look at Demetrius and I go, hey man, are you saying nobody else saw Joe?
Nah,
If that was the
pretty
case,
sure they saw him. Because most of the moved back when they saw him. Any way we can like detect magic that area so that to see like maybe there's teleportation or something.
I ask Demetrius if he wouldn't mind going with me to check out the ship to see if there's any strange circles.
Oh, wait. You crit, right? On your insight.
Yeah.
Okay, not important. Okay, anyway, magic circles.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Pretty much anything that looks out of the ordinary on a ship, and I drag like a higher ranking shipmate to sort of tell us what things are on a ship as well.
All right, okay.
Just pretty much do a clean sweep of the ship to see if there's anything else that might be stowaways.
All right, you and
Demetrius and a higher ranking officer.
Can you guys make an investigation check?
Okay.
He'll send his second mate to accompany you around the ship. At your request, Captain Matt Cruz has given you just a moment. I have his name. Has given you Dorian Blue. His
I
first
was
mate.
hoping his name was Petapop. Okay.
Petapop.
Exactly.
What?
Was it investigation? Because he's
Investigation.
Mike Cruz, man. 21.
Matku, kawan.
Kawan, cool.
Oh God.
I think that brand died.
Marikita. That guy is like a child molester, man. Like,
Okay.
He looks so dodgy.
All right. Anyway, investigation checks 12 and
21.
Demetrius. Sorry, 21. I said 12.
19 and
19.
21.
That's an intelligence save. Is it the same thing?
Oh fuck.
Oh, no,
No.
that's different. Why did you
Doesn't
keep
have-
it
Investigation.
embossed?
I was like, why are you so confident?
There we go.
Sees nothing!
All right. So upon investigation of the ship, you don't find any magical circles. You don't find any teleportation, any signs of any entry or stowaways, someone that has been living here. You don't until you find an interesting section of the ship.
Hmm?
Not an interesting section. You find an interesting section of the bow of the ship. All right. Where he was standing.
Mm-hmm.
And upon closer inspection, you see a little hole in the plank that where he was standing. You look over to Mr. Dorian Blue, and he looks at you and he's like, Well, that's the last area of the ship. There's nothing else for me to show you. I'll get back to my duties then, ma'am.
Thanks.
He salutes you and he walks off.
So the little hole, can I stick a finger through it and sort of try and
You
lift it
can
up?
stick up. You stick a finger through it and you lift it up. It seems attached. It's really hard to pry, but it seems attached. It's like impossibly hard to pry. Like it is attached to the ship. It has not been tampered with in any way except for the hole.
All right. Can we tell that the hole is like man-made, or like is it just like damaged? Like
Kay can tell that it is man-made.
so it's like drilled over.
He drilled, not with a power tool, but drilled over. Yes.
Like it's smooth and everything lah.
Yep. Smooth edges and everything.
Do I feel anything slick, like oil or dust or?
Nothing. You just feel the smooth edges of the hole as you poke your finger in. There's a hollow space inside there. That's about all you're feeling.
Hollow space completely inside, or when I bend the finger to feel
When you
around?
bend the finger, like when you bend the finger to feel around, you can just, as you bend your finger up, you tap on the underside of the plank.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't really feel anything else inside. It's just hollow.
Like where I'm standing,
Okay.
facing the front of the ship.
Uh-huh.
Is there like a door, or is it just solid wood?
There's a door.
I'm gonna enter and see what I find inside.
All right, you open the door and you see a couple of, not a couple, one sailor. He's kind of just inside there, just taking a nap against a barrel.
Just one sailor.
One sailor. Inside the room, you see a bunch of barrels stacked up. Not a bunch, maybe two barrels in the corner. Yeah, about 2 barrels in the corner. Not much else, just a bunch of rope. You can tell this is kind of where they keep like the hodgepodge things, like the rope for the rigging, things they need like ASAP and really quick that they don't want to run down into the downstairs.
Spatially, can I tell that the room that Demetrius went into is just under me?
Yes, you can. You can. Now that he opened the door, you can even see light go inside.
Oh, okay, so it's.
I'm gonna check that guy. Like, I'm not gonna touch him or anything. Just
Okay.
like look, like maybe around his neck, see any marks.
Snack.
You, from his angle, you can't see the left side of his neck. He's kind of leaning onto the barrel like that. But you can see his fully exposed right side of his neck. There's no bite marks on it.
I'm just gonna like gently flip his head.
Okay. You flip his head over to the other side. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Can I, just because I'm at the back of him now, can I just go?
You perfectly place him in the same exact position, except mirrored. Perfect.
He sleeps even better now with better
He
posture.
sleeps even better now with
he
even
stops
better
snoring.
posture. Like you can hear, because of the correction in posture, the snoring just stops.
Any markings and stuff?
Clear.
Any way you can like detect magic? Like maybe if this guy is like got cast slept.
If someone can
I
cast
can.
detect magic, they can.
I'm going to ritual detect magic. It's gonna take 10 minutes.
Sure, no
Alright,
problem.
You
All
can
right.
like.
Anyone
aim
else
down.
doing anything? I assume not. Anyway.
I am going to.
Alright. Yes, go ahead. You're at the crow's nest with old Bershio.
Now
I
would be good
stare
to-
at him.
He. All right. 10 minutes ritual, yeah. All right.
Yep.
I'll get back to the ritual later.
I'm gonna like stand at the doorway so that like nobody comes in.
Disturbs the ritual. Okay. All right. Perfect. The sailor sleeps happily. All right. You stare at Bershio. Bershio is in the crow's nest, kind of just looking out at the sea. The hair blowing in the wind, flowing ever so magnificently. He looks at he's not looking at you, but he
I
kind
will
of just
keep staring.
yeah. You stare at him. He's not looking at you, but he just mouths out, Azathar, I know that look. What's up? He speaks to you in Draconic.
Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this? I gotta get my party back. What are you talking about?
Why do people lie?
He gives you a he turns. He was looking straight. Now he turns and he gives you a questioning look, and he's like, I guess I can't. I guess I can't fool you, huh? Well, people lie because they want to feel good about themselves. They wanna hide from the truth because the truth is not always good. They're scared, basically. They lie because they're scared.
But it makes people angry.
Yeah, well, sometimes Azathar, he kind of like turns his whole body instead of his head now, and he just leans against the crow's nest, against the railing. He leans into it and he's like, as he's facing you. Well, people get angry when you lie, but sometimes you have to lie, not just to protect yourself, but to protect the people you care about.
Blings. I see.
I know. It's really hard. It's a really hard concept to understand. It's like when I was trying to explain to you what was empathy. It's really hard. It's like,
so I can lie?
damn it. he kind of like, he laughs at himself. All right. Azathar, how's this? After we rescue Damien, I'll stop lying, okay? I promise. Are you
still lying?
You can insight check him if you want.
No, you said I'm not gonna lie. So are you still lying when you say you're not gonna lie?
Yeah, exactly. He looks at you, he's like,
15.
No? 15? You can tell that he's generally in his good-natured mood, like how he always is when he's with you and when he wants to educate you. So he's like, no, I'm not lying. Like, come on. All right. He puts out his pinky. All right. Look, we call this a pinky promise. Okay.
Claws on the pinky.
Ow. Okay. Slow down on the claws.
But
all right.
Let me know if you lie.
Okay. All right. I promise you that I will let you know if I'm lying, okay? Starting right now. All right?
Pinky promise, claw pinky.
Yep, pinky promise. All right.
Okay, sits.
Okay. All right. So, Bershio gives you. What are you in owl form, right? Are you owl or are you like?
Yeah,
human?
I'm owl form.
Okay, yeah, he gives you a good rub on the head.
Cute face.
She can
all right.
Draconic in owl form?
I guess.
She can now.
She can now, flavor. All right. Draconic is how they both speak to each other. Okay, so you finish casting your ritual of detect magic. You do realize that this man has been put to sleep by magical means. Gasp. And that there was a magical mist in the air. Roll me a... Damn, there needs to be like a favored enemy. Survival check, sure, why not? Let's just go with survival. Let's go that.
Okay.
Why not?
23.
23. All right. So you do remember that vampires can both turn to bats and become a mist, and you feel this magical mist in the air. Like it's like someone spraying you from like a spray bottle kind of thing. Like you feel that in the air, and you kind of put two and two together.
I'm gonna moonwalk to the guy, take off my hat and slap him, and then put back the hat.
All right. How long does detect magic last? By the way.
Let me check.
Can you check for me really quick?
Detect magic. For the duration, it says up to 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. Okay. So, what were you gonna do again? Sorry, I interrupted you.
I'm gonna wake this guy up, but I'm gonna moonwalk to him, take off my hat so I look actually kind of terrifying, slap him.
Okay.
The minute he wakes up, I put the hat back on and I'm like, Captain's calling.
And where am I? Where? Wait.
Outside.
What? Who's calling? Huh? Gotta get back to work. And he runs out.
Okay, so I tell Damien that he hid as mist where the room is and probably came out just in time. And I still don't know how he managed to not burn in the sun.
Maybe some sort of protection. Why were you aiming for his ring anyway?
I was thinking that maybe that was the thing. That was the thing that was helping him. A ring of sunblock. I don't know, SPF 150?
Alright, man. Well, at least we now know how he got into the ship.
Right. And then I make my way downstairs to look for Jack and pretty much tell him everything.
All right.
And I mean
Jack,
everything.
She tells you everything.
So he's up to date.
Ooh.
All right, including the thing where the fact that the ring and the thing, everything. All right.
Maybe Jack has some ideas about the ring.
All right. So, does anybody have anything else they want to do?
No.
Essentially, I'm asking, can I fast forward this?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we can.
All right. 3 hours pass. You guys dock on the port of Town Milner. You guys get off, and Bercio gives a good hug to Matt Cruz. Captain, it's been a pleasure. He's like, if you're done with this adventuring life, you can come back and sail with me anytime, kid. Aye, Captain. Walks off the gangplank. So, as you guys approach the town of Milner, he starts to head west towards the exit. Before he does, he's heading west, and before he does, he turns around and looks at you guys. So, my thinking is we can either get a carriage, head straight there. We'd reach by nightfall, or we'd camp at night. What did you guys prefer?
Carriage sounds good.
Carriage.
All right.
Can we fit 5 people?
We're not actually 5 people.
Four people.
He rubs Azathar. We're not actually 5 people per se. He hails a cab. You guys all get in, and he pays the man, and he gets up in the front seat outside. You guys get into the back, and you guys make your way towards the gates where you guys switch carriages. Towards the western gate, where you guys switch carriages into a new carriage with a new driver whose job is to leave the city. All right. He repeats the process, pays the man, sits outside, and you guys are now traveling towards the town of Milner. An evening passes. You can hear him give directions to the driver outside. No, it's left. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's right. Go right. Come on, pay attention. I know it's getting late. And at nightfall, you guys have arrived at the village of Redmond. All right. The driver heads off, and Bershio looks at you guys, and he looks off into the distance. You guys, let me describe the village a little bit for you guys, since Bershio's already been here. So he doesn't need a description. He knows where to go. So as you approach the village, you can see it is a very, 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 very low income village. All right, there's rice fields on either side, and in the center, which is just one pathway, is a couple of wooden huts, not houses, huts. And people are kind of just hustling and bustling on the outside. There's no real tavern. There's no real like house. Everyone, it's like the strong sense of community. You can tell because everyone's just outside, just relaxing and talking to each other. And as you guys get dropped by the carriage, you guys are basically the highlight of today, because the whole stretch, the whole village, the village is essentially divided into different strips. Yeah, wait, can I do like a representation so it's easy for you? All right, let me move you guys here. Okay, it's basically like this, and then there's like a field here. All right, can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. So basically there's huts in the strips, there's huts, and then there's farm, there's like rice fields, paddy fields in the center. So this kind of spans like over like a couple acres. So you guys have just landed yourself like in the middle of one of the strips. So because of the carriage and because of the nature of all these huts and all these villagers and people, everyone can just stops hustling and bustling. Like the strip that you're on at the very least, and kind of just quietly they're just tending to their own business. They stop whatever they're doing, all the laughter stops, and everyone just minds their own business. Nobody makes eye contact with any of you. What do you guys do?
Is this where the vampires are?
No, Jack. The vampires are over there. He points up, and as you guys look up, you can kind of you see the horizon stretch, and you see the strips all coalesce together into one road that leads up a small hill to a mansion. And thunder cracks.
I'm gonna like take a quick
Cinematic.
scan around, like the people around.
Okay.
Like, were they like ha ha ha, and then they saw us like oh.
Yes,
kept walking.
exactly that. That is exactly what happened.
We should buy some things.
Do
before
they
heading
look
out.
pale?
They do not look pale. There are silent whispers amongst each of them as you guys are talking amongst yourselves. They're trying their best to hide it, but seasoned adventurers, you guys can tell they're whispering.
I agree with Jack. We should try and buy something.
All right. So
Jack nods.
what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
What shops do they look like they have?
All right.
Is
so
there like
it's
a temple?
it's just huts. It's
We
just
want to
straw
acquire-
huts. It's essentially
Oh,
it's
okay,
essentially
so no
straw
shop.
huts, but there are people with tables outside, and there's things on the table.
Let's go to the Chop Fun shop.
We want to
Right.
find. If there's no temple,
there-
we want to find silver. I think clerics can make holy water out of silver.
Bershio,
Is this true? Look at Bershio.
Bershio. Yes,
Right.
but no.
How much do you need?
Huh? What?
He
What
says.
does that mean?
He looks at you guys and he's like, I'm not. I could make us some holy water, but it would take a little time. I think a lot more time than we have at the moment. And he looks up towards the mansion.
I see. Going in without then. All right. What about garlic? I hear that works.
There are some garlic on the table. Remember the table I mentioned with stuff on it? There are
Yeah.
garlics and herbs and stuff on those tables. And
Alright,
there is a
let's
person
buy-
standing. There is a person standing opposite the table. Like he's
All right. We'd
Can
like
I
to buy some.
Go to the
And I can
table.
buy enough for a necklace.
all right.
A goofy garlic necklace. That is
Yeah.
what Jack wants in his life right now.
All
But
right.
I'm gonna try and talk to the guy/lady
Okay, it's a guy.
person. A guy.
Mhm.
That's a lot of garlic?
You see, it's a lot of garlic. Wait, did you ask him? Does he have a lot of garlic?
No, I asked him like I'm telling
That's
him
a-
like you
that-
have
that's
a
a
lot
lot
of garlic.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, sorry. I just
Man,
want to make sure
sells
that's what.
garlic.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, yeah, I sell I sell a lot of herbs and stuff to cook things. But it's not just a lot of garlic. As you can see, there's a lot of chilies. There's a lot of spices. There's a lot. He just does this one by one to all the herbs. You're getting really bored.
It's like a table, right?
No,
Yeah,
kind
it's a
of
table.
hilarious.
It's a rectangular table.
Like, does he have like some kind of tea set there or something?
Nope. Just herbs on the table.
I
In
pick
fact,
up.
if you were really a neat freak or a noble, the cleanliness of the table is heavily questionable.
Okay, so you say that. I pick up. So this one is a garlic mixed with ratchet.
That's just garlic. It's just a little dirty. He takes it from you. No, ratchet here. It's just garlic.
How much is this for?
You see, the village. We don't have money. We trade by barter. And he kind of reels back, like, in case you hit him.
I'm not gonna hit him. All right. So if you guys,
You can physically see him reeling back, like, and then he looks up and he's like, "You're still in
No,
the same
'cause-
standing position."
because he
And then he
reels
like
back.
and he unreels.
No, because he reels back. Kay's general need would be to follow him. So as he reels back, her face just gets closer.
Please don't hit me.
Meanwhile, Jack grabs like a whole pile of garlic, enough to make like a garland, like a lei out of it. And
Okay.
he puts it like in a pile. How much for all this?
What do you have to trade for it?
Gold.
But we don't have money. We
I can give you money.
But we trade things here in this village.
I see.
You have to give
he
me
takes
a
out
th-
one
a-
potion
a
of
thing.
healing.
No,
What about
man.
this?
I stopped Jack. Yeah,
Potion
Jack,
of
right? Yeah,
healing.
I stopped Jack. You need to cook, right?
Yeah. I think that
How-
is.
How about if I trade you some oil for that garlic?
Oil can really help. Yes, oil is good.
How much would that garlic bundle worth in terms of oil?
He takes another large bundle of garlic, puts it on that bundle of garlic. That's one that I think that would be worth like do you have like a flask? A flask of oil would be worth this.
All right, I'll take one of my flasks and give it to him.
Thank you.
Jack like smiles and nods slowly as he puts his potion away.
Do you guys
Good.
farm for yourself?
Yes. Everything here you see on this table. Yeah, it's we farmed it ourselves. Yes.
So there isn't any travelers going by most of the time.
You see his face kind of make an insight check. Go ahead.
Ooh, his face. Can I also make an insight check?
Sure, you're up next to his face anyway.
That is true.
She can see her,
Oh, Jack
see his
has
wrinkles.
decent insight, actually.
I can see your soul.
She's like,
fuck.
Okay.
I know.
When you guys look at him and you mention like travelers and visitors, his face kind of reels back in like fear, and then he kind of like recomposes himself. But you guys definitely didn't miss it, and he's just like, no visitors here, no travelers here.
You seem nervous, friend.
Oh no,
What's
no,
wrong?
no, no, not nervous. No, not nervous at all.
Like,
Would you like?
is he sitting on a bench?
He was. Then he's standing when you guys came. He's
Oh.
sitting on a stool. He was sitting on a stool. Then he stand up. He stood up when you guys came.
I back
Uh,
off a little bit.
You
I-
guys.
I'm gonna
guys
like
want some
put my arms
spice?
around him,
Uh-huh.
like right arm around him, and then my
Okay.
left arm I'll go and grab my sword,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna like, you know, like edge him to look at the sword, and then like menacingly tell him like, you might not want to keep things from us.
Ooh, make an intimidation check with advantage. Oh, you guys hear trickling water.
I
Oh,
look
no.
down.
There is a puddle below him.
Jack
He's
laughs
like-
at him.
like-
so does Kay.
The count looks after us, so he doesn't like visitors. So we usually don't get visitors.
Tell me about the count.
Uh,
I need to go buy
What
some
does the
wood.
count need from
What
you?
can you point me?
no, cause
Jack says,
wait. What does Jack say? I can't hear
What?
what he said.
I need to buy some wood. Where can you point me?
It is a
It's,
jungle.
it's further down. There's a table. There's a table with someone selling wood, but he doesn't really sell it. He just chops the wood for us to use. You could probably trade for something. He's like
Excellent.
hyperventilating.
I'm gonna chuck another flask of oil to Jack, and then like let him use it as a bargain.
All right.
All right.
Uh,
Azathar,
I've-
what are you doing? You see, Azathar, what are you doing? You're seeing Demetrius bully a village.
I'm
villager.
on Bersio's
The
shoulder,
whole
right?
village.
Okay, yep, you're on Bershio's shoulder. Bershio, looking at this, he's just he turns and he turns at you and he looks around at the villagers and then he just like he turns around and he's like, this I'm not looking at this. I see no evil.
Azathar just cocks his head and just observe
All right,
curiously.
all right, okay. What is Jack doing? Sorry, I missed
He
what Jack
went to
said.
he went to the timber.
To the timber, and then Demetrius sent him.
Get
tossed
him
him a flask of oil. All right, okay, all right.
And
So
then
what are
Kay at the
what is
end
Kay
of
doing?
the whole thing, she's just looking at the shopkeeper and like, can I have 3 of these? Like 3 garlic.
I'm pretty like I'm gonna stop her and like tell her like I'm pretty sure Jack has a bunch more.
No,
It's
that's
enough to go
for
around.
him. That's for him. He made a
No,
list.
he did.
No, I think there are
The
two big
shopkeeper
bunches.
gave us a
One
bunch
big
more.
bunch.
2
Yeah,
big
he basically
bunches?
There are
doubled-
like 2 big bunches.
basically doubled the bunch that Jack took, because Jack took enough to make like a necklace, a garlic necklace kind of thing, like
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you would call it,
Like a
but
lay?
you string
Malay.
a lay,
A garlic
and then
garlic.
he basically gave you double that amount. So
Oh,
like he
okay.
gave you
Yeah, I
enough
didn't
to
know
make
that.
He basically gave you a second necklace. Is what's happening.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Alright.
yeah, easy.
Yeah. So he looks at you and he's like, just take it.
Yeah, I'm just asking like, what does the count need from them?
We give food to the count, and he protects these lands and keeps them fresh and good. And
Food?
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
I'm just gonna
please.
slide my sword back. And I was like, no worries, I'm a holy man myself.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Everybody in that strip now has gone into their huts, and nobody is outside.
Cool.
Wow.
What
there-
do I
is the-
see?
Is the timber there on the table?
He is literally, you probably wait.
I
As
walked
you
up before this happened.
no wait before I go there, okay?
All right.
As you do you like unshoulder him, because you had your arm around his shoulder? Do you unshoulder him?
No, I'm just like I just sheathed my sword, like, but then like I did not let him go.
All right, okay. Tell me when you let him go.
Alright.
Okay, so
you're
Jack, You're walking up to the timber place. Bershio follows behind you because he wants to get away from the crying and he doesn't want to be part of the scene. Bershio follows behind you, and you can see everyone as the crying starts. Everybody's just kind of like scurries inside their huts, and everybody's just quaking with fear. And as you walk up, the timber guy, there's a man, a large bearded man, bald, and he's just looking at you. He's like, yeah, what do you need? You're disrupting my work. He puts another log on like a larger log and he cuts it in half. Thunk.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb, but I need
No. You're not disturbing anything.
Wood.
Thunk. Wood, you say? Well,
Yes.
I'm sure poor old Jeff over there. He doesn't look good. Yeah, poor old Jeff over there probably told you, but we don't accept money in this village. So take your business elsewhere.
What can I do for you in exchange for?
If you have anything to trade, a stack. What do you have to offer? I don't know what you bring. You're not a man of business. Are you a man of business? Do you bring sheep, cows, that bird on that man's shoulder?
I don't have much. I take out like the flask of oil that what's his face passed me.
All right.
Would you have any need for this?
Oil's always good. I think that would get you. He sees you asked for a stack, right?
Yeah.
That would probably get you about a third of what you need. Give me more.
All right. I pull out 2 daggers and put them on like the table. Decent quality. I look around. Do I see like a smith around?
There is no smith.
Doesn't look like you make these here.
No, indeed. Could use it for some protection because it doesn't seem like anybody here is gonna help me, and I think that can do more damage than my axe. But make a persuasion check.
Oh no, I'm not very persuasive. Yeah.
But I'm more confident in my axe work than those measly knives. I'm sure you understand. You have Is your glaive out? Like, is it hanging over your shoulder behind you? Is it out where people can see?
Yeah.
I'm sure you understand. He gives you a nod towards your glaive, and he spins his axe in his hand to show off his skills. Something else, something I can use, something that.
Let's see.
Something that will assist me. Maybe. Do you have something to sharpen my axe? I'm running out of grindstone. Do you have any of that?
Let me see what's in my explorer's pack. No, I don't have a whetstone.
Bershio here, at this point, Bershio kind of steps up and he's like, "Good sir, I'm sure you remember me. Man after my own heart, Bershio. Thanks for your help the other day." "No problem, sir. Look, he's a friend of mine, and he really needs the wood right now. We're about to pay the Count a visit, and at the mention of the Count, he kind of puts a little bit extra weight into the wood chopping, and it gets stuck on the tree trunk underneath, and he can't pull it out. He's like, "Oh, tell you what. You get out of my hair, and I'll take the oil flask, and you can take all of the stack of wood you need. Just get out of here, okay?" His face turns serious, and he puts his foot on the tree stump, and he pulls his axe out. Yeah.
I look at Bershio with an impressed face.
What can I say? People like me. He helps you collect the wood. He helps you collect the wood. The guy has his hand out ready.
Yep, I give him the oil flask.
All right, takes it. Gives you a nod farewell, and he goes back to his work with like a more sullen expression on his face.
Right. I also hand him like the daggers, and then I look at him and I say, and I look at his axe. Tools shouldn't be misused.
He gives a sly smile just at the side of his mouth, and then he's like, he gives you a quiet nod, and he's like, "Will do. Take an axe is part of what makes me a man. Shouldn't sully it with blood now, should I?"
I nod at him.
All right. Okay. Everybody doing? Everybody.
I still haven't let the guy go.
All right.
I'm gonna ask him like.
I have
Bullying the villager.
I
no,
have wandered
I'm
away.
just gonna ask the guy like, if you say that he protects you, then why are you afraid?
He's gone. He's crying. He's bawling his eyes out.
No, I didn't let him go.
Yeah, I know. And when I say he's gone, he's not answering.
He's like mentally
Oh,
gone.
okay.
he's
mentally gone.
he's mentally gone.
Quickly cast some of that
calm
calm
emotion.
emotions.
Yeah, basically you'd need calm emotions.
I'm just gonna set him down. And
Does anyone mention calm emotions to Brisho?
Well, I'm not there, so no.
I'm not there either.
Yep. Nope. You're on your own here, buddy.
Can
All right.
I've wandered off and I'm I'm ritualing detect magic again. So 10
Okay.
minutes away.
Noted. All right. Demetrius, what are you doing? You set him down? And?
Rangers aren't ritual casters, just FYI.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
take
but-
away one of your spell slots for your detect magic.
Really? It says R though. Like ritual.
Yes, the spell is a ritual, but rangers can't cast rituals as rituals. They have to use spell slots.
Oh,
There you go. -1 spell slot
okay.
for the earlier detect magic. Anyway, Demetrius, you set him down. What are you
Never
doing?
mind then.
like, is he like passed out or something?
He's close to passing out from crying. That's
Poor
why I
man.
asked you, did you let him go? If you let him go, he would have went in fetal position in his own piss.
Oh no, I'm just gonna like
Oh.
prop him up against myself then, so that he don't fall over.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna ask him like, do you guys send food to the count?
He's just crying. Don't kill me, please. I did the garlic and the spices. That shit is sword.
Pretty much you're useless now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna like, oh shit, I can't do that. I'm just gonna set him down on a chair or something. It's like,
His stool is right there.
yeah, I'm just gonna set him down on his chair, his stool.
Okay. All right. As you set him down on his stool, you see the most pathetic attempt to crawl on the ground from a sitting position into a fetal position on the ground. It's pathetic. It's hard to watch.
I'm just gonna like go back to the party.
As you reach the party, Bershio looks back and he shoots off a calm emotion spell, like real quick, and the guy is still in the fetal position, but he's trying to get his breath back, like from all the crying. And he looks up at you, Demetrius, and he's like, "Not my preferred way of dealing with people."
Well, easiest, most effective way possible.
Can't argue there. Still, just letting you know, not my preferred method. Don't approve of it. Don't like it.
But Azathar is like looking at you very curiously. Aw,
Oh.
that is a way.
Not very effective, though. Well done.
right.
You
No,
taught
it's
the bird a
effective
lesson.
to scare someone to shit.
Yep.
Aw.
I'm gonna.
Azathar's like wide. You see the owl like wide-eyed, like as he like turns his head 180 degrees to the guy, and he's like really impressed at Demetrius's work. Like, yes, good job.
I'm just like gonna like gather the group away from most people.
All right. So do you basically everyone's in their huts on this strip, and do you guys want to just head straight up where the strips combine and be at the base of the hill? Do you guys want to do that?
I have
I think we
actually
want to
been
get
wandering
somewhere
around.
out of the way and then
Okay.
turn
To-
the timber into stakes.
Like, I'm taking about 10 minutes just walking around to get the lay of the land, see where everything
Okay,
is.
all right. That's K. What's Jack doing?
He wants to go and make, like, number one, make
Okay.
his portion of garlic into a necklace, and number
Okay.
two, make the wood into stakes.
All right. Important note: who has the other bunch of garlic?
I think Dimitri. Oh,
No, still with you, right?
oh, okay. I hand it to the rest of the party.
Okay. So everybody has cloves of garlic. All right. So steaks and garlic necklace. Azathar, what are you doing?
How
Can I
many
hunt
stakes
for
will I
rats?
be able to make, by the way? Just so like we distribute them later.
What are you gonna what? Sorry.
How many stakes will we be able to make with the amount
with
of
the
timber
amount.
given?
Ooh.
Yeah,
You could have 2 steaks per person.
sweet. All right,
Alright.
I'll spend my time doing that.
All right.
guys-
Bershio
Like that,
will help you.
I'm gonna. They're gonna
Dimitri-
be like around, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be around. Except K. K is just wondering.
Yeah, I'm just gonna brief the ones that are around.
Okay.
Like, number one, they of course know the count is here.
Okay.
Number two, most likely threatened by the count.
By
Number
the way,
three-
Demetrius is talking to everybody except K. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just letting everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number three is, they are most likely. They say they're providing, produce for the count. So that could be one way of our entry.
Interesting.
Did I lose connection or did you guys stop talking?
What did you hear last?
Last
I
thing
heard-
was
I
that
heard
could be
point
one
of
way our
entry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. So I didn't lose connection. Everyone just stopped talking.
Okay, so how far is the town from the mansion? Like exactly how far is the distance?
It's about a good walk. It's probably like 60 feet. It's a light incline. It's a good walk. If you run and
But
dash.
it's actually quite near.
Yeah,
it's
it's super
not
near.
like a
Yeah,
huge-
it's not it's mansion on top of the hill. It's like it's a quaint little mansion. On top of
And-
the hill, a light incline. It's not too high. It's a easy breezy walk. You'll be there in a few minutes.
Okay, Azathar is going to give a little like I don't know, boop on Bershio's ears or something. Then
Oh,
he went
you
to
know
scout.
you can pull his ear. That's usually how you get his attention on shoulder.
I put his
armor.
ear and then I
Yeah.
fly to
Ow,
scout.
ow. Okay, yeah. You go.
I will scout the mansion and the perimeter.
All right, okay. Let's see. Kay, what are you doing? I mean, wandering around. Are you searching for anything in particular? Just wandering with like detect magic on, or not? No detect magic. Sha.
Hmm?
I mean, K. Sorry, you didn't hear that? Did I not say K? Yeah.
No, this because I have to cast it.
Yeah,
so
because
I'm like,
once
nah.
I get to Azathar.
No, I think she needs to conserve spell slots.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Azathar, you fly over the mansion,
Yeah.
and you see a lady at the front door.
Mm-hmm.
You see.
I'm
this
not
lady.
stopping. I saw a lady. Yeah.
Yep,
What's the
yep.
description of her look?
She has heavy mascara on her eyes. She's wearing a nice, beautifully eloquent red robe. Here you go. Let me give you a picture.
Do I recognize her?
No, you do not recognize her. She's kind of just waiting. She's tapping her foot a little bit. She's just at the front door. That's all you see. You keep going. You circle the mansion. There is nothing of interest.
No
except her at the
other
front door.
entrance? No.
There is other entrances. There's a back door. Okay, let me. All right. There's a back door. Okay, There are windows all around. Okay, the mansion. On the first floor and the second floor, and there seems to be on the back entrance. No, there's no back door. Sorry, there's no back door. There's a door on the side of the house.
So there's
on
a
the
side
left side
door.
of the house. Yeah.
It's a small door, is it, compared to the main entrance?
Yeah, it's a small door. The main entrance is like a
Okay.
big, large wooden timber double doors. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Windows all around, even on the second floor. Now, when you fly back and you reach the back of the house,
Mhm.
you see, inside the mansion, you can see inside the mansion. It's made out of glass. The
Yeah.
whole back, a portion of the back wall. So it's made of stone, and then there's like glass portions. Okay, and from those glass portions, you can see inside. It seems the entire back section of this mansion seems to be one large auditorium of some kind.
Like a circular one?
No.
Like
It's like a
empty-
long hallway kind of thing
Ah,
with like tall pillars. So basically, that auditorium, instead of having 2 floors, it's just 1 floor spanning really high, and then like the house part, which is the front part, has like windows on the second floor. Can you get what I'm describing?
so from behind, I look. The behind part is 2 floors, like it's auditorium.
Yeah. So there's no like second floor. It's just one big chamber, let's say.
And then the front part is just like 2 floors of normal house.
Yes.
Okay. Do I see anyone inside?
You see a bald man inside. He's staring at what you can't really see from your angle. You see like some sort of statue, like a stone statue. You can't really tell. A bald man is inside. You can't get a good look from where you are unless you want to go in really close.
Can I try to like swipe, fly by? Yeah.
Ooh. You could.
Yeah.
You 100% could.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check.
There we go. This will die. Oh, it's 15. How is that?
You swipe by and you see the face of a man tracking you as you fly by.
Yep.
And
Do I get to see his face?
you get to see his face.
Mm-hmm.
This is his face. He tracks you
Oh,
all.
spooky boy.
He
All
tracks
the way
you
until I
It's
leave.
Mr. White.
all the way until you leave.
Walter?
Exactly, it's Mr. White.
Hey, Delano.
So there's only this one guy and the lady.
Yes.
I fly back to Bercio.
So, what'd you find, Azathar?
I see bald man, yellow eyes.
That sounds like the Count.
He sees me.
Okay. Are you
Also
okay?
a lady.
Did he do anything?
No,
Okay. Phew. Also, what?
a lady
A lady.
in red,
Oh,
horrible
God.
makeup,
Oh, God.
waiting
Friend.
at the front.
Let's go, guys. Somebody's waiting for us.
Have I finished making the stakes?
You have at this point.
Have I finished scouting the area?
You have. It is a innocent farming village, and everybody is scared of you. To the point where when you get close to try to talk to them, they're kind of they shove things in front, like to you, to get you to scram. That's how scared they are.
To
of you.
score
Like-
some free shit.
Like free
These
shit
are the
or
people- no,
tables?
No, these are the people that are immediately adjacent to your strip. People in the further strip treat you better.
Mm.
Yeah.
So they pretty much
Around to see,
throw
yeah.
things at me.
Not throw. They just like shove stuff at you. They're like, take it. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Would
Is the general the thing you get when you check strip left and strip right.
Are any of them useful to vampires?
No.
Celery sticks, Bloody Mary.
That's not how it works.
Nope.
Okay, I go back to the party.
All right. So as you guys reconvene at the base of the hill, you guys take a short walk as Bershio fills you in. You guys are about to meet. Well, she's really full of herself anyway, I think, from what I've heard. So you guys will know eventually. As you guys walk together, the winding road up the hill towards the gates of the mansion. As you,
I'm gonna stop the party.
okay.
Number one, who's she? If you have information, let us know. Number two, mansions are pieces of shit. I lost my last party due to a mansion, a fucking magical mansion. So there might be traps every fucking where. Even the trees might want to kill you.
Good to know. Good to know. But
Sounds about right.
I can assure you, she's not waiting for you guys. She's waiting for me. Her name is Lana Diarvas. Lady Lana Diarvas. She is the current wife of the Count. And let me tell you, she wasn't a vampire when she wasn't the wife of the Count.
So have you met this count before?
I have not. I have met her before. And
Why?
it wasn't the greatest of meetings.
Why is she waiting for you now?
She knows I'm coming.
Oh.
She definitely knows I'm coming after Joe. There are
Sure. So like weapons out and stuff.
Is one of
there
these for her?
they
Like, gestures to the stakes.
yep.
I take 2 sticks.
All right.
Everybody gets 2.
Everyone has 2 stakes.
But what I need from you
Including
guys,
Oh,
what I need from you guys is
Okay.
to not just kill her. I mean, immediately. You know what I mean? She's vampire. Did you guys know that vampires can't enter a house without permission? Did you guys know
Yeah.
this?
I've heard of that.
Yeah. They have this code of conduct thing. So remember how Joe was just talking to me and he wasn't actually going to fight yet? Because he wasn't done making fun of me. So basically what's about to happen here is she's going to make fun of me. She's going to bring me to meet the Count. She's going to torture me emotionally. And then I will get angry and kill her.
Why don't we skip all that?
Is what I think is going to happen.
There's something you're not telling us, obviously.
Why don't we skip all that?
Having them 2 versus the 5 of us.
I agree
Isn't
with
it better for us 5 to jump one of them right now?
I agree with you guys. So let's go with that.
No, but
I'd like to save the emotional torment. Okay, wait, what? What did you say?
What are you not telling us?
Doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
Get the job
Why is specifically is it him? She knows he's coming. She's put his best friend or representative against him. He took his 2 best friends. Well, one, because we don't know where the other one is.
He winces a little bit when you said they take his 2 best friends. He kind of winces a little bit. And continue, sorry.
But what happened?
Yeah, why do they need you?
What did you do?
Damien's a Dampier. He's half vampire, half human.
Damien Delano.
He met up with me after he split up from his old group, and we decided to adventure together. Seems like old Daddy over there decides it's time to come back home. Wants to rule the world. I don't know what they want to do. Well, I know what they want to do with me, though. They want me out of the way. Because I am the reason that they can't turn Damien. Because that's the reason they can't break him. Because I'm still alive.
Huh.
So he's never gonna help. He's never gonna help them as long as I'm alive.
All right, that's good to know. So at least we won't have an extra person to fight. And your friend, is he still under control by the parents?
We're about to find out, aren't we?
Devil's in the details, man.
Look, there's a lot of things we don't know. But there's one thing I do know. We gotta go in there. We gotta ask for permission before we go in. And we gotta go in there. And I know Damien's inside.
Wait, why do we have to ask?
Yeah, we're not vampires.
It's polite. What's wrong with you guys?
They're gonna take a shit on you.
They're gonna kill you, man.
And then they're gonna kill us.
Look. It's a thing. It's a thing I did with, like, whatever. I thought it was poetic. Let's just go.
All right, are we jumping this lady or not?
It's up to you guys. I'm all behind it. Oh, by the way, before anything happens, while you guys were derping while Azathar was flying. Oh no, it's an action. You can do it right now. He casts aid on you guys.
He casts what?
Aid. So everybody gets an additional. You guys get an additional 5 hit points. So it can go. It's like over your max. Like it goes.
Yay, temporary hit point. Oh, wait, is it temporary hit points or maximum hit points?
Maximum. It increases your maximum hit points
Nice.
by 5.
For how long?
99 health.
He's gonna use the second level as you guys walk up. As you guys walk up, as he's like, as you're like, so are we gonna jump her? He's like, your call, and he casts aid.
We don't
How long
need.
does the aid last?
Are we
8 hours.
stealthing at all? We're not, right?
They know we're here.
We're just walking up. We're just rocking up and seeing what happens.
If we jump her, we
Bershio
might
did
draw
mention.
out the other one.
Bershio did mention that she has to die, right? Like
Well, yeah,
when I showed him the stake and asked whether one of them didn't say maybe, right?
Yep. He was like, yeah, sure.
Okay. Well,
Alright, if we jump her, we can maybe draw out the other one.
the other one could get away.
If he gets away, we just need to secure the 2 members anyway. But this is his wife, so I'm pretty sure that he's gonna come. If we follow her in, we might have to fight her, the mansion, and the damn guy.
She doesn't know we're here, though. She knows you're here.
She does know I'm here,
But she
especially
doesn't know
after
I'm
Azatha flew by and saw the count.
Yeah, but
She
she doesn't know
definitely
the
knows
rest
him.
of us are here.
Alright, the rest of us, should we stealth nearby once they start talking and we jump her?
Not too good at sneaking.
I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Huh? Should we?
And, well, it depends on you guys. I can definitely do that. So each creature I choose within 30 feet of me has a +10 to dexterity stealth checks.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
So I cast it on everyone.
Jack is fairly inclined to go along with whatever plan you guys cook up.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like thinking too much.
Bershio touches Azatha and he gives you the blessing of the trickster. You got advantage on stuff. Checks out.
Yay, normal stealths.
26.
Remember to +10 on your stealth.
Okay. We'll give Bershio a
Azathar, are you coming with me,
word,
or are
like
you
a
with
code
them?
word to say like attack or something.
Oh
He's-
yeah.
What will that
Uh,
code word be,
We'll give
Bershio?
yeah
Okay,
Bershio.
before he answers your code word, he's like more importantly concerned with his old friend. He's like, Azathar, are you coming with me, or are you with them?
Change back to human form. He says in Draconic, of course, with you.
All right. Good to have you. The code word will be. He thinks to himself for a moment. What would sound?
Garlic.
No.
There we go.
Spaghetti.
Blueberries.
Let's just go with help, okay?
No, that is too.
Yeah, that's
That
too
is a common word.
obvious.
It'd be like,
Like you
it'd
can
be like,
go.
How can I help you? Oh, whoops.
Oh, like tea or coffee or
Pizza!
pizza.
No.
How about if I introduce myself?
The second
Oh.
you said I'm Bershio, we're jumping.
So you rock up and be like, yes,
we
you
need a
know
word
me.
that is like
My
just
name is
out of the
Bershio.
vocabulary.
Or like the last thing that you plan to say to this person.
Yeah, like may I come in?
How about
Or-
that? I'll ask for permission to come in. If you guys hear me ask permission, that's the code.
Oh
Alright.
dang. Okay.
May
Alright.
I is the code.
All right, the two. Okay, no. Jack, do you have like range?
He pulls out a dagger.
Okay, he
That's
gives.
something, I guess.
He
Wait,
gives.
how big is Jack?
He's pretty
6'4"?
large.
Oh shit, he's bigger than me. Never mind.
He's not since Azathar is not following Bershio. Bershio is gonna give his blessing of the trickster to Jack.
It should
So you
be
have
me,
advantage.
'cause- Yeah, it
Because
means
you have
that it
advantage on
cancels
stealth.
out my disadvantage because I'm wearing armor.
Yay!
Azathar is gonna follow him, right?
Yeah, you're gonna follow him. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
not
yeah.
casting it on Azathar. At first he was
Yeah.
casting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now Jack has advantage on stealth.
Yep.
It
Which,
means I
Wait.
roll normally
You
So
roll
that means
norm-
you
Oh.
roll normal.
because
Roll
I
normally
have
plus 10.
disadvantage because I have a breastplate.
Oh, okay.
So you plus 10 to whatever you roll as well.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Yeah.
all right. So where are you guys going to wait? Is the question.
I'm gonna
How
ask
close
Bershio
could we
to ask-
reasonably get?
Well,
Yeah.
okay, since I scouted around the area, would I know
You
where
didn't
the best
scout
place?
on the hill.
Yeah,
You did not scout on the
But I would have
As a tunnel,
seen
so-
at the top of the hill.
You would have seen the hill is definitely has some trees here and there that you can hide behind, but none that are close enough to the metal fence that can be seen through, not concrete. Yeah, the mansion is concrete. That's close enough to the gate that cannot be spotted. There's no like tree that's close enough. You know what I mean?
What about a tree that
So
I can
so it's just
perch
like
on?
grass as that's like around the area that's
How far
close
is
to
the
mansion.
closest tree?
About halfway down the hill. It's by design. It looks like it's by design.
Okay.
It looks like it's been cleared out as you approach the mansion.
all right.
That
I'm
is
gonna ask-
basically me in DM speak telling you that she will probably have advantage trying to spot you.
Okay, I'm gonna ask like Bershio to translate to Azathar.
What you want?
Like when nearby the entrance, was there like shrubbery, trees, or
There-
cover?
There was. He asks Azathar. Azathar, you saw 2 trees at the front foyer.
He says there are 2 trees. Yes.
You see
You don't know what the
you
word
see
for tree is.
you don't understand
Freaking
what's coming out of Azathar's mouth, but she points to, and then she
He
like makes a
points to.
he points to. Sorry, he points
And
to.
say Shumasta Kahishta.
Yeah, you hear that
There's 2 something.
basically.
So there's something along the way. All right, that's good.
No, that's
I've got-
it's in the compound. She says it's not outside. It's inside.
Oh fuck.
Well, Bershio can
I'm-
translate.
Maybe we can
I'm going
maybe we
to-
can just rock up. as a possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Divine
And
Sense.
a trial by
undead.
combat.
Okay.
Can I
Divine
detect
Divine
how
Sense
many?
only detects up to 60 feet, so it's not very useful here. The ranger
Ooh, I
thing would be
can
better.
detect
The
up to
primordial
5
sense.
miles. Yeah.
Yes, the primordial
Oh.
sense is insane.
Takes
Alright,
about
I
a
can-
minute, and then
but-
I can check.
Can you
All right.
detect like undead as well?
All right. Let me
Yeah, yeah.
let me fast forward it for everybody because it's getting late.
Yeah.
Let me fast forward it for everybody. You detect 2 undead, one at the front porch, one in the back, and you detect a lingering feeling of what seems to be maybe half undead. You're questioning yourself. That is also in the room that's inside the mansion. No other entities are nearby and or around you within 5 miles. Not even in the village.
All right.
Okay.
No
There is
surprises.
a number 2. There's 2.
Let's roll up.
2.5 is basically what you get.
So we
Very-
basically
very
can't
undead.
actually stealth in, right?
I
Nope.
don't think we.
No,
need
no,
to
you
sneak.
can, but it's really hard. Basically, is what I'm telling you.
'Cause if there's nothing to hide behind it.
Yeah,
there's
there's no
no
point.
point.
Okay, let's just go.
So let's just roll up.
All right.
Knowing
So-
this, we just go.
As you guys walk up to the mansion, all right. Can I get marching order, please?
Can
through
we
the gate.
all walk up in one like freaking row, like a action movie? You know,
Like a phalanx.
The gate can fit 2 people at a time.
that's unfortunate.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
Okay,
back.
can we like
Alright.
walk through the gate and then get in line and then walk up?
You
That's
can,
like a
you
line.
can.
I'm
you
I'm
can.
Yeah, we'll do
standing.
that. We'll do that.
All right, but before you get in that cool line, what's the marching order? You can have 2 people next to each other.
All right. I don't mind wherever you want to put me.
Wait, so you guys are not stealthing?
Yeah,
No.
they're not stealthing.
It's
Cause
literally not
because
possible.
my arrow.
Bershio is gonna walk up front. That's 100%.
Okay.
Bershio's
Oh,
gonna walk
then
up
I'll just stand beside him.
All right, so that's Bershio and then
I'll be in the
Azathar.
middle. I'll be in the
Bershio,
middle.
Azathar, and then it's
And then, yeah,
Demetrius.
and then
and
the
then-
2 of us will be at the back.
I'm
The
hanging
guild
way
members.
back. Like
The
I've
guild
got
members can be.
I've got
Alright,
a
No, you have to
bow.
come stand in line with us.
No,
So
I
you're gonna be
can't.
cool
I
movie
need
stars.
I need to be far enough away to be able to shoot my arrow.
How far out is the barrier?
You just
I mean,
need to
the-
be more than 5 feet. It'll be fine. We're here. We're here to stop them.
No, how
100
long?
If you're further away, you're at greater risk because dogs can come. We know there are only 2 undead, so just walk up in the front. It's safer.
Doesn't she have like? Oh wait, it's 2 undead. You're gonna have advantage anyway, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
you'll be
yep.
fine. You'll be fine. Like it's more dangerous for you to be by yourself.
Okay, so
And
you guys
also,
are
it's a lot less cool.
are you guys walking through? You guys are walking through in this marching order through the gate, yes?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, question. It is. I'm just gonna step out of the game for a second. It is 11:42. I can tell you there's going to. You can. I don't need to tell you. You know there's gonna be a big fight. You
Yes.
know there's gonna be a big fight. Are you guys willing to stay up for this big fight? Question mark.
How long is it going to take?
I have no idea how long it's going to take.
I feel like it's gonna be a long time because we have to talk as well, and
Yep,
Uh-huh.
that is my question.
and
That is-
it's 12 and I want to sleep.
Yeah, we can do it
That's
on
alternative.
Wednesday.
We got work.
The alternative is we can reschedule and finish it another day.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Friday maybe.
I'm free. I'm free on Thursday this week actually.
Oh,
as
God,
well as
what's my
Wednesday.
schedule?
I'm not free from Friday to Sunday.
Yeah.
So it could
I'm
be
free on Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
So you guys okay with Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
I'm okay with Wednesday. Yeah.
Damn it! I expected to finish tonight. Fuck.
You're
Now
Now
I have
you
to-
know how we are.
You
we
forgetty
spend a
that
lot of
we're
time.
slow.
Yeah, we are
Then-
slow peeps.
I
Then-
was
then-
purposely like, okay, Jack doesn't care about all this. He just wants to go do job. Sit
No,
in the
you
cabin.
you need to realize I'm also slow. All right. Okay. So let
Did
me
we skip
describe
a
to
lot
you.
of stuff?
I'll tell you after. Let me just finish it
Mhm.
up, okay?
Yeah.
Just so that whoever wants to go to sleep can go to sleep. Then we can talk about the game after, okay?
Yeah.
Let me come back. Let me come back in the game. So, you guys walk up, and you see Azathar. You see Bershio trembling a little bit as he walks up to the gate, and as he walks up and through the gate, you guys hear Lady Lana, speak to him. Oh, so you finally arrived, Bercia. Why didn't you accept my invitation sooner? Was it to gather your... She looks at the party. Peasants? No. They're not peasants.
Thinks we're his peasants.
They're my
What
friends.
does bitch say?
They're my friends. And we're here to get Damien back. By force, if necessary. And that is my only warning, Lady Lana. Well, it matters not to me. If you want to fight, then so be it. Let's fight. And as you guys see, she casts a spell and she vanishes. And as she vanishes, the doors to the front mansion open magically. And as you guys peer inside, there are larger doors inside. Okay? And these larger doors open as well. And as you guys peer inside the mansion, you guys see deep inside there's a man who's... You know what? Let me show you. As you see inside the auditorium, you see a man who peers inside. Who when you peer... Sorry, I messed up. When you guys look inside, you peer inside, you see a man. He's looking at a rock statue, a broken statue of an angel whose head has been left precariously at the side. He looks up, and you guys follow his gaze, and you see attached to the statue with a stake driven through his heart is none other than the man that you've been looking for this whole time.
Is he a deader?
He looks unconscious. He looks lifeless. There seems to be no signs of movement from him. As you see this man look up, he turns around and you see his deep, dark yellow eyes peer into your very soul. And as darkness begins to descend, that is where we shall leave tonight's session, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing.
Part 1.
I'll give you a clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
Excellent.
Whenever this gets aired, thank you for watching.
Oh God.
We'll see you in the next session.
Hopefully it doesn't get aired. Oh
Oh, but it will.
The
Quality
embarrassment.
content.
Thank you,
Quality content.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.